3 on the road here.
All right. Well, if you're watching the stream, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Didn't really. We're starting late. Wasn't sure. Didn't advertise. Whatnot. But whatever. We're here. Here to play. Have fun. So with the Dragon Slayers coming into their session here. So the last session that we had was rather interesting, right? We had a good RP, finishing up with the Marshes of Unfailing, ended up in the Salinar, kind of trapped within the actual construct of the Talus Grove, as they referred to it. And there was a sequence of events that had happened, which were quite odd. One of which was that Trisha had been brought to, and we had Ferox actually bring them back to life through power obtained and through a bargain or an arrangement with Dormammu. I mean Talus. Sorry.
Well, that's canon now, so.
But no, I'm just kidding. So
Nope.
Can't take that one back.
No, you can't take that. It's Dormammu now.
which seemed to make you absolutely exhausted and actually push you to your limits. As just before that, you actually used your power on Ica, and your power actually kind of came out without much control. It just sort of happened, and when it did, Ica had been restored back with memories, back with experience, in a kind of a present condition or state is what they kind of should have been, right? If they were properly resurrected or revived. So that was awfully odd that then had happened. And so from Trisha being dropped and being in the construct in your timescape, for Ferox obviously it felt like a lot longer through this journey as you transitioned and that after that bargain, that arrangement. But for you all, it kind of lasted only like a day, right? I mean, you were probably drunk, you were drinking, you were having a good time and whatnot. And then bam, all of a sudden, it's not the same day. It's not the same month even. We had actually transitioned all the way into Therendor, the month of Therendor. And so in terms of the actual calendar, you had transitioned upwards of 5 to 6 months from the day that you occurred before. We are actually on our way currently out of winter. So this month is actually the last month of winter, and the next month it will be spring. So
all part of the plan, baby.
And all of that time and that happened, according to Priest Delm the Goldbelly, there has been a change. All right, nothing has happened to the fort. No attacks, it seems. Whatever is going on, this whole presence. But Priest Delmley had something that was odd. Had a map taken from Lord Thal Valor, apparently, as well as Thurin Oakhand, which is currently stored and stashed in his temple. How Priest Delmley Goldbelly actually got Thurin Oakhand and even the map out of the keep of Othema. Who knows? But Lord Thal Valor is headed here tomorrow. Actually, he'll be arriving with the whole regiment of paladins in alliance to Valor. So that is a big bombshell, right? You all come back. You're like, hey, how's it going, everyone? Hey, what's going on? Everyone's looking at you going, oh, they've been gone for so long. You're like, hey, what do you mean we've gone for so long? And then all of a sudden you got Priest Delmley dropping absolute bombshells. So you all here at the tavern, the Lumberstone Tavern, so friendly this Yad, your character has been. You have been given food, been given drink. Maestro has now departed, has left, hopped into a carriage of sorts and disappeared. And you all are left at the table. I'm going to go ahead and unpause it.
So were we in the morning or at night when we did all? I can't remember. So I know Maestro left at night, but did we come in the morning?
You came around midday.
Midday, okay.
Yeah.
So I think just to be, consistent tonight, since we're continuing, we got to throw the basher here.
Gotta throw the basher?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no? Have to say goodbye to a party companion and celebrate the fact that we lived. So, well, okay, some of us lived looking at Ike.
Oh my god. Yeah, I died.
And then Tenzin somewhere around here, he died too.
Tenzin died.
We're
Got a
really,
couple deaths on our hands.
statistically, we're doing rough here.
Those
Alright.
2 deaths in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, like I think it was all within a day. I think. Like,
Yeah.
all right, Rager time.
All day rager.
All day Rager. God knows I'm tired of eating just berries only. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, those are some good berries.
no, the good berries are fine. I'm talking about the stuff from the matriarch and stuff. Like, yeah, it's interesting, but damn, like, well, we don't eat meat here. Animals are our friends. I
Yeah, I guess chowing down.
don't think she's ever tasted bacon and ham and steak. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Start drinking. He left the rum here, right?
Yeah.
Yep, just start drinking.
Are there any
go for
more sober people around?
Make a perception check. Right there, everyone's pretty drunk right now. Everyone's having a really good
Nice.
time, getting pretty good drunk. Some people are leaving outside of the tavern, finishing their drinks and their meals and heading in. Again, it's a town. It's kind of a lumber town, right with the fort. People can turn in early. There's Yadir, cleaning a mug and looking directly at you, smiling.
I'm just gonna try and get one of the most sober people I can find. I'll pocket them like 10 gold coins and tell them, spread the word that drinks are free all day.
The Dragon Slayers are back.
We really are back.
As you do that, a familiar face walks in.
Ooh,
Oh,
who's that? Oh my god!
my god.
No.
Michael's like, you guys are down party members? I got you.
Sees a few of the more sober individuals. We're gonna drag them over, probably. Why not? Come over to the table. Get 2 of them. Hey, how's it going? There you go. There. Ready to drink. Timothy Elstone shuffles over and looks at you all. I thought you all died.
Timothy, you're
Sorry, do I-
here.
Do I know
Yeah.
you?
Well, how you know me?
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna push him really hard.
Oh. Oh, I haven't missed that. No. Surprised you're all here.
I'm
I'm surprised
surprised
you're here.
Well, when I got back to Haraka, pass has been closed for a great time, and I was there with my wife, and my children, and I couldn't stop staring into the fires of the flames and reliving each moment that I had journeyed with all of you. Such trauma. But there was a level of excitement that I had. So, I went to Pelu and got on one of the caravans. Well, made my way to Atheba. It was then that I got news of everything that had occurred down here, that you all had disappeared to the marshes and had yet to return. A lot of stories people had told of those that called themselves dragon slayers that had gone to slay a dragon and died. And I told no way did these ragtag bunch die. No. That is not how I remember it. So after Atheba,
Right.
I thought I might make my way to Fort Farron and see about trying to find you lot. Maybe I'll catch you all getting drunk and disbanded, I'm not sure. And to my surprise, look, you're all here.
Getting drunk. So did you leave the family?
That's what
Oh,
my question was. What happened
no.
to your family?
No. My family's still at High Rock. I only was going to come down here for a couple of days, and then I'm heading back up with the caravan back to High Rock.
Oh, you need any money?
Do I need coin?
Yeah.
I mean, I could always use coin.
All right, great. Let me see how much I have. Can't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna give him 100 gold pieces.
Oh, my word. This is wonderful. Thank you. And there's no strings attached to this, right?
Nope, that's just for saving my life still.
Oh, all right. Well, do you mind? Is this rum free? Could I have some?
Yes.
All right.
Join us at the table.
See, you guys weren't there when Timothy saved me after I was paralyzed by some slugs.
Yep.
Dragged me into that beholder's nest. Oh man, thought I was gonna die.
We've had a
So
few
tell-
close calls now, haven't we?
Yeah.
What happened to you all?
Others.
What happened
I
in
could
those
died.
marshes? I could wait. You died?
Gonna pull like a Ron Burgundy for Brick killed a guy. I could died.
I don't want to talk about it right now. I take
I
another
mean-
drink.
I mean, you heard it was a few months since we've been here, but actually for us, it was like a couple days. Didn't feel like much. So some of that's still pretty fresh. The trauma's there still.
Didn't
Arm.
run fast.
Very confused. So
Yeah.
you perished, and it's only been days for you. What happened?
Magic. Don't let rocks touch you. Weird stuff happens when you get touched.
Oh! What are you saying? Weird stuff. You gonna turn me into a
don't-
jellyfish?
Oh
Kinda
no, I mean like
Turns to Timothy and she's like,
Oh. Maybe it's just a bad idea.
good. Go back to your,
I
to your
just
wife
couldn't
and children.
I just couldn't sleep anymore. There was always this tingle. I had.
You have the taste for an adventure.
I had the Timothy tingle.
New
It was-
feet, Timothy
it
Tingle.
was- Just felt like adventure just called to me. I was maybe purpose, or there was some purpose for me. I don't know.
Well,
you did always say you were one of us.
Drink this rum. Oh, this is good. Why is that halfling looking at us?
he looks at a lot of people, but yeah, he's he's
Yeah.
aggressive.
Very fun.
He's aggressive. Just be careful. That's all I gotta say. He kicked Marina's ass.
Oh.
Yeah, no fun.
You
How many kids do you got again?
don't slate. I have 4 children.
Okay, wait. Maybe we shouldn't get too personal, just in case the worst happens.
I never really did ask. Did you have children?
No. Well, I don't think so. I don't know. Wait.
Hang on. I
Well,
think
well,
Waller-
actually,
Okay, but I'm talking about like before that thing. You know, that doesn't count. That was a donation. I already told you guys that's a tax write-off.
I don't catch the drift. What's happening?
There was some magical part elf or elf women in the forest that I donated a child to. So, you know, we'll see what kind of child she turns out to
we
be.
have
So,
like half kids somewhere.
yeah, I can.
I don't mean to interrupt and be rude, but I don't believe that's how you have children.
No,
I speak
no.
from
Usually,
experience.
no. I agree. Usually, you're right, and I was kind of misled. I think I thought it was going to be a little more fun, but it turned out being some weird magic.
Weird magic. It's just the same magic that points of rocks. She
I
has.
think so. Yeah. So don't. You might have babies if you touch her. So don't touch her.
Oh! I can barely afford to feed the 4 I have. Well, with this,
I just
coin,
gave you 100 gold pieces.
Oh, I know. I'm not
Up in rock.
able to feed them quite well now. Good time.
I think I also gave you like 500 gold pieces to fuck off originally. What about the whole situation with the Duke? Do you guys have a new leader?
Oh, thy lord has placed someone in charge. Yes,
Who? Because the last one didn't work out so well.
they put Palu in charge.
Okay, well, he's kind of a scummy guy, but he was nice enough. Seems like he cared about Harak a lot more than.
Yeah, And wages have been
Yeah,
increased. Like,
Nice.
3 times as much as we normally did.
Oh, if you want some adventure, you could always go to the Warfront. It looks like they're needing reinforcements now.
Well, I don't want to go there, though. That's
Yeah, see, there's always a limit.
You should have seen it in Orthema. They were all getting ready. Hundreds.
Mm,
Oh,
they're
you're
gonna be
always
here tomorrow
free to
morning.
Tag along. If you can find where we are, just say.
No, I'm really just here to hang out, and I think I'll be heading out in the morning, to be quite frank. Especially if this one's magic.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Just had to quench the tingle, you know.
You sure? I got a little show to put on in the morning.
What do you mean? Shield to put on.
Yeah, I mean, you can witness the magic.
Could be something special.
Something's.
Come on, you come down to Disneyland, you don't miss the fireworks show. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what Disneyland is,
yeah, I
but
know.
I catch your
You haven't
metaphor.
been down. You haven't been down south far enough.
It's no, I have not been far south. It's a Disneyland out there. Oh,
It's great. Always beautiful.
oh,
All right.
it's miraculous.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you want to go meet the? When are you leaving?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna get a room. It's the one who is that the barkeep?
I don't know what he is, but I think he is. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go get a room, for the night, obviously, and I'll be here.
Can always crash with us at the fort or the main building. I don't know what's called. Keep.
Are you? Oh, the keep. Is that open?
Yeah. I have to go check on my dragon's egg there anyway.
Well. Dragon.
Really, no response to that, man. Like.
I think he's seen it, hasn't he?
I
Has
have,
he?
yes.
Oh shit! I can't remember, dude.
God,
It's
you
been a
used to
while.
carry it on your back.
Did I? Yeah.
I thought it hatched.
I don't know. Does anybody know anything about dragons and their birthing cycle? I don't know. Aika, you're a smart one. Do you know anything about that?
I don't really like study dragons, but
Well, what use are you?
Kinda.
Kind of study dragons?
She says a word that you don't. Do you speak Draconic?
Of course not.
Yep. No. She says hello in Draconic.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
thought
take
I
that as an
researched.
insult. Fuck you. That's what that means, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, I don't want to pass up a free hospitality. Even if I don't need to pay for a room, I don't need to.
Yeah, sure. We'll wander over there later tonight. Just crash
Well.
there. Then we'll talk to them in the
Well,
morning.
Let's get this drinking started.
Let's go!
Yeah, rum go, yeah.
Rum go.
Drinking the youth away. And
Guys, we
everyone
can't
make
keep him. He's gonna die if he hangs out with us. Constitution saving throw, but
I'm drinking too. I can drink.
Wish I had like
But no.
more crazy music for a rager. All I have is humble tavern music.
hey, you're lucky if you had that. Not every tavern had music. That's a good idea, though. Someone should start a magical invention to start playing music. Sell these devices to every tavern.
My god, that's an idea they come up with while absolutely wasted and then don't remember
And then
it.
forget about it. Like, dude, could you imagine hearing music from Temeria all the way to Eartheria? Like, wow, that would be insane.
That would
Anyway, next round.
Oh,
Oh, God.
I see the 2 common folk. 1 drink passes out.
Oh, shit. I never got his name.
Yeah, lightweight, lightweight, yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Passes out.
Oh no.
that's unfortunate.
This is so sad.
Linus is there. Linus.
See Linus. Master.
I passed out on the table.
Just makes me so scared. I think I get dies every time now.
Another 20 con save.
Let's do it.
Let's see what the Commodore gets. Why not? Let's figure it out.
Oh.
Commodore. Kyler. Side to side, getting tipsy. Constitution save there. 10. Oh no.
I could re-roll it, but I'm not going to.
Go for another one. Drink, drink, drink.
Drink, drink, drink.
Oh no, Timothy, that one! Oh, run! Timothy would do that one. Commoner was too low as well.
I can't believe I rolled a nat 1 first to go.
It takes one shot. Oh, fuck.
Well, to be honest, Aika doesn't usually drink.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's great about it.
He just passed out after like 3 drinks.
Yader walks over slowly and surely. Yeah, we do drinking out.
I'm gonna watch you out here, make sure he doesn't steal fucking money from Timothy.
Yeah, go fit another one. Oh, my boy. Okay. Yeah, grabs a mug, begins to fill rum for himself. Looks at it. Ooh. Yeah. Drinks it. As he drinks it, he downs an entire pint of rum in 2 seconds. Puts it down on the table. Come on, boy. Go. Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. So I will re-roll that and use my Indomitable.
You're gonna use your time.
It's better.
It's like Rager. Yeah, the other feels another one. Downs it again, slams it down, steers directly in your eyes.
Oh god, shit. Oh, this is horrifying. We're gonna keep going though.
Yeah. Another. Puts down 20 gold pieces onto the table. Looks at you.
What? What? Alright, fine. I'll match it with 20 gold pieces.
Yeah. Downs it again.
Let me subtract that real quick. Alright. Put down the 20 gold.
Yeah. She backs. It's to waddle back into the kitchen, disappears for a second. Comes back with a large leather purse. Slaps it down on the table. 300!
Oh my god. Kyler hasn't lost one of these yet, so...
Don't. I know, that's what worries me. I got a belt from a giant from this.
See as Yadir begins to slowly pet Aiga's unconscious body.
I don't like that.
When Yadir does that, I give Kyler a pat on the back and give him an enhance ability for Constitution.
Nice.
Yeah, put down the 300 gold.
300 gold, alright.
Alright, what am I doing?
I can do the effect, don't worry, I got it.
Okay.
It's Bear's Endurance, right?
Yep.
Alright. You can roll 2 con. You can do another one.
Alright.
I'll probably push. You get advantage on the con saves. So.
You get advantage, okay.
Guy takes it. Natural 1. Grabs under the heart.
Oh god, is he dying? I'm gonna try to help him. I'm gonna Oh my god!
See the veins begin to pop from the head, and the eyes become bloodthirsty red. Looks towards us as you begin to approach Frock's cast restoration. Smacks your hands away. Uses some sort of ability. Sweating profusely.
Don't let this guy touch me anymore.
Sit down on that table. We're not done.
What the fuck?
Walks back to the kitchen. When he comes back,
God.
another large leather purse slaps it down. Now 500 more. Total of 820 gold pieces onto the table. Good boy. How are you?
All right, I'll put another 500.
Yeah, you will. Grabs the rum. Gets a drinking.
Fuck yeah.
Sweating profusely, fades popping from the forebraw. I'm not done yet. Goes in for another one.
All right. The drinking champion. All right, so how much did I put down? It was 300, 500, and 20
pieces. Collect 820, please.
Okay, I'm gonna split that 820 with Ferox for giving me advantage.
Or 10 to piece.
I got you.
Yeah, for
She's
the
down upon the ground, sweating profusely, unconscious. Still breathing, though.
Good.
See as many of the patrons have their heads turned at this point, they all begin to clear out.
Who's gonna lock up?
Me? I own this
Yeah.
place now. Well, that's some easy money, baby. Who needs to adventure when you could just drink this dude down? Maybe we're going along this wrong way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
I think it's about time you head the Betty out here. Pack it up.
let's
Runs
wrap
back
it
into the
up.
kitchen, grabs an axe, begins to crumb back, aims for the rum barrel, smashes into the rum with the back half of the axe, cracking it solid, splintering it. Begins to groan, wide-eyed, looking around, turns around to you, Kyler, lowers the axe down, raises a hand for a handshake.
Shake his hand.
Yeah.
It's always an adventure with you.
Yeah. Looks around, doesn't see any patrons at the tavern. Walks back, goes in the kitchen, disappears.
All right.
Probably
I
get,
said I
probably
take
get Ike to
Timothy.
bed.
Yeah, I said I take Timothy to the keep, but I can help you move Ica at least to a bed, and then I'll take him with me. He's a dwarf, right? Timothy's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll help move Ica. then I'll take Timothy to the keep with me.
Fucking out of here. I'm passed out.
I was gonna lie to you every time I see you, dude. You went like really hard that night. You drank so much.
And he drank like 2 drinks and then
Like-
passed out.
Oh, getting lightheaded. One more. I go, oh fuck.
Honestly, I don't know what I expected.
So y'all heading to the keep?
The anchor rolls.
It was fitting.
It's the anchor rolls, baby.
I should have known the moment I said he was.
I'm
gonna
taking
drink.
Timothy to the keep.
Who else is going? Everyone's going?
I think they're staying
I
here,
don't have
right?
a choice.
Think,
Don't we have rooms?
Yeah. No, Ferox is gonna bring Ika to one of the rooms.
Oh, in the tavern?
I just figure like I'd wake up early enough in the morning before the Lord arrives and kind of recap with the whatever his name was, General Captain dude, and then give Timothy a nice, comfy, cool looking place to sleep. My boy. My poor boy.
You hear mumbling from Timothy's mouth. I did good, didn't I?
This dude's actually gonna eventually leave his family forever. He's gonna run out and get milk. He's never gonna come back. Like daddy went to go fight the war.
So, I mean, you could always just bring Timothy upstairs and you all can get to sleep and get up early enough, probably.
All right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you don't have to. You
I'll
don't
tell
have
him.
to stay separate.
It's gonna be disappointed. I thought we were going to the keep. Nah, man, you lost a drinking game. You don't get to go to the keep. Keeps for champions.
Gonna put you back on the town map here. So you'll go upstairs. Oh, and ping the street view over just to turn it. So you all go upstairs. You know, find the fact that the rooms are locked. So there are a couple different rooms, different size. There's two different sized rooms. Decent accommodations, twin mattress, wardrobe, and the kind of the common air rooms, right? And then you have a little bit more of a plush accommodation, has its own bathroom instead of using the communal one that's upstairs there. So you have that choice. Now again, the doors are locked. Strangely though, Kylo, when you're up there, you begin to kind of feel, and they actually have keys inside of your pockets. In fact, you have keys for all of the rooms inside of your pocket. There's also a small little note, a piece of parchment that's been sprawled up and wrapped. It says, "You won. Congratulations. It won't happen again."
Sweet. Let's go to the nice room.
Go into the nice room. It's a queen-size mattress.
Yep.
So an independent bathroom that's attached to it, a wardrobe. There's a kind of a rug, a small little kind of area for kind of like a table, you know, putting your stuff down, other sorts of things. It's not crazy in its accommodation, but it's nice. Kind of setting yourself up for success. You can take a long rest, getting some nice rest for the remainder of
I got two things to do before rest.
two things before.
First thing, gonna cast Scrying on Trisha because she didn't come back with us.
Okay. Okay, so you can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the targets. First thing is that this creature is not on the same plane of existence as you.
Okay, that clarifies things.
We're getting
Okay.
answers.
Yep. All right. The other thing, wanted to stop by Paximus.
Oh, okay.
The old Paxima.
So before you go to sleep, you're gonna stop over Paxinos?
Yeah, because it's probably a little rude to just show up in the morning and be like, "Hey, we're gonna do this."
All right, so you begin to head out through the ford. The rain itself begins to fall down, so you're getting the kind of this kind of a strong rain that is now kind of getting to kind of envelop around as you navigate through, passing through the neighborhoods and different kind of pathways. Eventually, you see Paxinos, and you see the strange kind of trees that are all around. These trees are actually losing their leaves right now, which is rather odd. Showcasing last time you came here, though, the vegetation was non-native, right? It came from somewhere else, it seemed. And so the trees themselves are now losing their leaves, but it doesn't seem the right time of the season to do that. There's also kind of shrubs and bushes and whatnot. You're going up that pathway, and you begin to come up to the actual house itself there that has been, again, overgrown, large vegetation around it and those sorts of things. And there are no lights at all on the actual window.
I will still knock on the door.
Okay. You approach the door and you go to knock. There is no answer.
She did.
Does it look like, just taking a look around, things have been maintained?
No. You see the two-story wooden rock-walled structure. It's nestled between the kind of the walls and the trees, and you have the gardens kind of growing vividly and about. The last time that you were here, the gardens themselves were upkept to a point where they were made to be natural, but yet beautiful, right? Now it seems as though they've just kind of grown, and they haven't been trellised, or they haven't been pruned, right? They haven't been kind of shaped in a way. They're just all over the place.
Okay, I'll go back to the tavern and try coming back in the morning.
Okay. Heading back into the tavern, finding your space, finding your room, get a good rest in. The Elstone gets a rest in. Is someone spending the night with Timothy, or Timothy have his own room?
We
I'll
got this
keep,
one room.
I'll
Unless
keep him with
Kyler
me.
wants
Yeah,
it.
keep him safe. He's got a family. Can't let him die.
Kyler, as you awake, Timothy is spooning you.
Oh god. Well, I didn't sign up for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, apologies. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, gives a good stretch in there. Well, early on, I'm going to advance the time clock here. I'm going to call it right at about 6 a.m.
Hell yeah.
Headed to the keep then, huh?
Yeah, we can head down.
Oh, all right. As you head down
We
into
good.
the tavern, no real need
Yeah.
to switch. No real need to switch maps or anything like that. So as you head down into the tavern, so there's a few clients that are actually in. People, patrons, kind of coming in there. Yadr seems wide awake, running around. There's a smell of fresh food that's been cooking and things. Just Yadr's been awake for an hour or two. Stares daggers at you. So you kind of move your way down. Are you all staying for breakfast to eat, or are you just heading directly to the keep?
If everyone's already down here, maybe we go to the keep. They had some pretty good food last time.
Gotta go over to Yadir and just be like, so everything okay with Paxinas?
Oh, back there. She passed away.
She what?
She died 2 months ago.
Oh my god.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we could go to the keep.
All right.
Yeah, I show up eventually. I come down last. But I look fine.
Coffee and your boy.
Oh yeah, he's probably drinking coffee. He's got
Had me with the
one
Lord
cup in
today.
his hand.
Major, coffee. Probably greeted you when you woke up, right? And handed you a fresh pot of Joe right from your mouth. Major,
Yeah.
you got quite drunk. You gave me a lot of shit for drinking, and look at you. Matthew.
I'm sorry, Linus.
It's okay, Matthew. I understand. You're still my friend, right?
Of course I'm your friend, Linus.
Thank you, Matthew.
Oh,
I,
man.
I'm gonna down this coffee.
You want another cup, Master?
What the hell?
Such a
Hey,
weird
Nick.
relationship you have with your owl.
Listen, he's special, okay?
Yeah, clearly.
Do I have any coffee to your friends, Master?
Sure. Anyone want any?
No, I'm great, baby. Feeling good. Maybe Timothy.
Oh, coffee. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh. It's good. I've never had coffee before. What is
Make
it?
sure to drink a bunch of it. It'll make you feel better.
Basically what he said.
All right.
Here's
So
one
are
head to the
you
keep.
heading to the keep, or are you staying for breakfast?
I'm cool with heading to the keep.
I feel like the Lord will arrive there. Okay.
Just before leaving, though, one more question to Yadir is be like, how'd she pass?
Yeah. I go over there, give her a supply of his on. She died. She was laying there, old age. It's her
Okay.
time. Strange though. He was. She turned a bunch of petals, flowers.
That's good. That's good. Okay, we must be off.
All right.
All right. Man, Timothy.
So, rain continuing to come down. You've been going to go through the town. You notice there's not necessarily eyes on you, right? People are just kind of coming and going about their business. You eventually get to that kind of specific side of the town just before the actual keep's wall, which is what your kind of backside's facing right now on the map. And there's not the hustle and bustle, right? There's not people going in and out of the actual kind of gate anymore, the double wooden door that's there. The actual kind of townhouses, the apartments that they use for living quarters, some of which actually seem empty, quite empty, in fact. And as you come into the actual keep's grounds, the doors are open. See some of the actual guards kind of looking towards you, and kind of some of them recognize you and give kind of a little bit of like a salute as you walk in. They yell out to actually get the doors open prematurely. So they're primarily just getting the doors open immediately for your potential entrance in. And one of them eventually yells out that the commander is inside, kind of getting breakfast and taking in the time before the Lord Downfalor arrives later today. As you walk through the stables to your north side, seems to be kind of vacant of actual horses and livestock. The equipment itself is also vacant on the south side of that kind of armory. There's no actual people training as of current. Only as you're kind of stretching the keep north and south, you don't see anything. People actually training, and a lot of the muck and the mud and other sorts of things from the harsh winter potentially is kind of there. You're seeing maybe some of the grass grow, but not a lot. The difficulty here is that before there was just this huge hustle and bustle, right? People training, there's clashing, there's a lot of things happening, and now there's just nothing. There's just nobody, right? And so it's a little bit strange. As you walk into this really empty and large keep, eventually that rain kind of subsides as you're striding in. Timothy, oh, I'm catching up. Warp speed. You eventually come into the actual keep itself. The smell of kind of baked breads and other sorts of foods is abundant, as it definitely feels as if there are actual cooks inside of the kitchen that are kind of readily getting things prepared as quickly as possible, anticipation for the Lord's actual arrival. But inside of the keep, the tables are empty, they're vacant, the settings have been placed, but nothing has been particularly put in there besides some bread that has been laid out that's already baked. Commander is currently half asleep at the chair. He's got his head back.
Y'all good? There's a whole ass table here. You sit next to me. I'm kidding.
I just sat in the closest
I
chair.
know. I'm gonna slide the table down, but not like aggressively, just boink.
Ugh.
Late night.
Well.
Timothy!
Here, warp speed.
We're back.
Oh my lord. By Paylor's 1,000 blessings. Is that really all you?
Some of us, yeah.
Yeah, where's that that other fella? The one that had the
The doll.
well, I mean, not really having that all the time, but yeah, I saw it on the fight.
He's gone.
Well, what happened?
I mean, generally speaking,
Ew.
5 months passed and it didn't feel like 5 months for us, so we don't know. Hoping you can help us. What's happened since we've left?
Well, I can fill you in a little bit. I don't know
Okay.
particularly the details of your situation.
Mhm.
So, the undead, they just stopped attacking. As soon as you all headed in, they just didn't attack anymore. We got that wall repaired, got it all kind of fixed up, trying to get that all situated. Had our soldiers and our guard ready to go on a moment's notice. Nothing ever happened. Eventually, we got some more people in from Ismar, and we lost Fort Flatmire. This fort within the actual Gorn Pass, at least Ismar. Clan Gilgal had attacked, taken it over. We've been hearing a lot of reports of Clan Gilgal's motions. It's not looking good. But they have yet to push on, and we have some scouts and other people on the other side of that region, and they have said that the actual siege weaponry that they're making is at least a month or two out of actually being effective. So we have time, which is good. As the King Reldor Talthar has actually instructed all troops here stationed to head far south. They're needed.
All of them.
All of them. Even Lord Thaulenfalo himself and the paladins that follow under his banner are actually headed here. They should be here in actually a couple hours.
Yeah, we've heard about that one.
Yeah, all 800 of them.
So
There must be something quite significant going on.
I don't believe it's that. I mean, it's significant, yes, but I mean, is it something that was going to happen eventually? We've been pulling conscripts and other sorts of soldiers for quite some time, getting them trained up, getting them all situated, and getting them all sent out. But we had the undead hordes attacking. We had to keep them stationed here. Now that that's long past, we suspected that was because of you all doing. We could get them all going, get them all sent out. Now, I'm a little confused based on the timing of this all. We've gone through a winter. We've been low on food and supplies. We've got some extra help coming in from farmlands outside of Lathan, and of course we've got some stuff going on in here, and we're keeping ourselves solid, keeping ourselves good. But the communication, pretty stumbly sent up there to Lothema, every back and forth. Lord Thaulenfalo's going quite restless, thinking about what you all been doing. I was saying, hey, slow but surely. No undead hordes, that means it's a good thing. So, tell me, is this all done? Are we good?
Maybe. Have you had any sightings of Grugash at all in the last 5 months?
No, I've had patrols and sentries out there in Smallwood, and of course we've gone to Norfolk, and we haven't seen nothing. Nothing, no dragon.
Okay. That's good. I think it's good news, right? I think things are looking better.
Yeah.
Magic's a weird mistress. She giveth and she taketh. So we kind of we lost some time there, but not intentionally. Okay, so I'm on the map right now. Sorry, where did you say that fort was?
Or Flatminer?
Yeah, I don't see a fort flat.
It isn't listed on your here map. Fort Flatminer is
okay.
here in the Gorn Pass.
Oh, the new text. There we go.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get this new text all filled in on your map.
The beautiful new text. All right, now I know.
Or Flatminer is in here at Gorn Pass. So primary location, the Gorn Pass. And we've kept that occupied as our task here at Fort Farron to make sure we do our due diligence, inspect all goods and cargo coming in from Eastmar and to Eastmar and all that whole jazz. Well, many of the soldiers came back. They were killed, wounded. It's a terrible tragedy. But Clango has yet to come down from Fort Flatminer. I've always kept some people up there in the pass, scouts, and you have to do nothing. They just took it. Again, like I said, siege weaponry and whatnot. Yeah. That's really what we're kind of analyzing as far as what we got going on. So, yeah.
Is there any reason why they're pushing up so far?
I mean, I suspect that they'll be looking to attack. Coming in with siege weaponry like that, the only point they would need it is to attack Wilder.
Oh shit!
That's a far journey, but they need the pass to be able to do that. They got to get the siege weaponry through. But again, we're months out from that actually being completed, and then of course you got months after that getting that all mobilized and moved. So I think that's why King Reldor Talthar, when I gave him all that information, had to meet myself at the People's Palace. Met the king. Great times. But felt confident that we can get these soldiers on out of here and get onto the war front and help them out.
Good.
And it's desperate times down there.
I mean, I can't promise anything. We've got our own things we have to look at, but maybe if we had that direction, we can check it out. But
listen, you all have done a great lot. I mean, honestly, I feel like you all can take a good on nap for a few months or two.
Yeah,
get yourselves all recuperated based on what you all seems like what you all kind of underdone.
I would love that, but
That'd be nice, but I don't know if we have that luxury.
more things to do.
What's the reason for the Lord stopping through here? Just to resupply and regroup and go, or is there something specific he needs?
He's just passing through. As far as I know, I'm sure he's going to make an entrance into here. Just make sure things are ship shape before he heads on through.
Is my dragon egg still here?
Yeah. Well, about that.
What?
I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but being the commander here of the fort, and we had a little bit of security breach.
Oh. And?
I'm just kidding. Your dragon's fine. Dragon's fine. It's all
Okay.
good. Got you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd like my dragon egg now.
I'm just
please.
keeping
Thank
it
you.
alive. Keep it alive.
I know.
You all want breakfast?
That'd be great.
All right.
that would be wonderful.
Let me go walk in there. Hey, lovely, sir, get some breakfast going. Door shut.
Love this guy. He's great.
What time? Doors kick open. Door shut. All right. Well, looks like about 10 minutes or so we'll be ready. You guys like
Alright.
eggs?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You like bacon?
Absolutely.
Nah. All right. Eggs and bacon. Got some hash browns in there too. Looking good.
Fantastic.
It's a meal fit for a lord. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, how's Ellsworth doing?
Oh yeah, the tree.
Oh, Ellsworth. Yeah. Well, Ellsworth hasn't moved. Just kind of laying out there. We've been giving Ellsworth water and helping out Ellsworth, and well, just been laying there.
Okay.
Well, welcome to go talk to that dang tree if you want.
Oh, I will. Yeah. And how's Priest Dumley?
Priest Dumley? Well, Priest Dumley's been all right. He's been hustling and bustling quite heavy, heading up north and speaking to Lord down for Lord and trying to reconnect with the Sun Tree and all that hoo jazz and pay a little business. It's been a little bit odd as of late. I haven't really seen him. He usually comes around here every day and drinks my food, drinks my ale, and eats my food, and and just does he's kind of an oddball character. Have you seen Priest Dumley? You didn't come by yesterday.
Yeah. Last night I think we were drinking.
Hmm.
Not very long though. It's pretty quick.
How was he?
I don't
Was
know.
he? What was he doing?
The exact same thing as the first time I saw him. Drinking, eating our food, and then left.
All right.
I think I've only interacted with him twice now. So, like I said, interesting character.
Indeed, he's a very interesting character.
So are you
What?
gonna head out, or are you gonna be here when they?
Oh,
move out?
I'm near retirement, young lad.
Ah.
I'm actually turning 79, so reaching that prime age. I don't look the part. Back near the battlefield, I was swinging it. But yeah, used to fight for the Telthars and used to do a couple different wars with them, and that was my prime. But I've long passed that now. Just a commander here of a pleasant old fort, looking for recruits.
Keep it going.
Hey, now you all want to join? You can.
I don't think we're gonna be around enough to warrant such a thing. But
All right. Well, that's up to you.
maybe when I retire. For me, retirement's gonna look a lot different than your retirement.
What are you gonna do when you retire?
A lot less killing, hopefully.
That'll be good.
All right. Well, I don't know, big guys. Unless you have other questions, maybe you just pass time until the
I'm
Lord
good.
comes. Rox, you want to go talk to your tree?
Yeah. Or wait, are we leaving soon? Where are we going?
Well, I was just gonna wait for the Lord to down with the Lord to come through. But I figured he said it'll be a couple hours if you want to go talk to your tree. If he's still
It
just
has a
waiting.
name, okay?
Well, it does, but
Do I ever just go around and be like, I'm gonna talk to that human over there?
you don't do that.
No, I don't. Okay, I'll be back in a little while then.
I look at Kyler. Well, it is a tree, so
I mean, they are humans. So I mean, I'm not wrong yet. Just
yeah, it's technically not wrong.
I'm just not on a personal level with the tree. Maybe one day.
As the doors swing
I doubt
open, you
it.
can hear the faint sounds of bells being rung. So the commander rise up and look. At this point, even though it's very early, you see striding in, Lord Thou Valor.
Is my boy.
Around like sub. Disconnect.
Begins to
The
stride
timing
in.
appears to be off.
The bells is continuing. Slowly subside as the doors are shut. Your horse is moving, siding, people outside. Abundance as the voices are echoing through. Those doors are shut. It's just Lord Thou Valor. Currently dressed in a beautiful piece of plate armor, with a cape dangling down, similar floor colors of that kind of silverish kind of coloration, as well as that griffin that's pitch, kind of perched with that purplish color. Currently has a great sword at the back, which is bejeweled, pommel, guard, and hilt. Hair flowing in abundance with a fair face and complexion with blue eyes. Strides in with the gauntlets abound. It's just kind of looking in the direction. The commander immediately stands up. Begins to kind of walk over. Oh. Goes to a knee. Oh, Lord Thou Valor. Ah, it's nice to see you've made it. And early. Lord Thou Valor locks eyes with you, Ferox, on your way out. Just stares at you.
Uh-oh.
I did just give him the heads up and the.
Finger guns, what's up, buddy?
Passes by. Looks towards you. Puts a hand on your shoulder. Well, I'm surprised that you made it back.
Surprised? We're dragon slayers.
You have been gone for a long period.
Uh-oh.
That's fair, but it's kind of not our fault. Where we're at, the magic did kind of wonky stuff at the time.
I see. Are you joining us for breakfast then?
Well, I was going to talk to. Looks back at Kyler. Ellsworth. But, sure, I suppose I could.
All right then. Commander. Begins to walk by. Commander goes off the knee. Yes. Go ahead. At ease. Take a seat at the table. Let me know,
God, Timothy.
Timothy.
My man.
This dude's like, who are these people?
Relax. Everything will be all right. Commander's looking in the direction. Yes, my lord. I'll make sure breakfast should be done momentarily. At this point, the cooks are kind of coming out, shoveling food and different things on plates and other sorts of garments, and the actual table and whatnot. Or looks at the table as it's being put on, looks around at the actual keep, stretching. It's been a long time since I've been in this keep. Many years, in fact. I see that its accommodations have yet to improve, but I don't hold that to you, Commander. You have been given very little and been attacked very much so, and it still stands. That's something to be prideful of. Moves over to a chair, doesn't sit in it, looks around, scoffs a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Pulls the chair himself and sits down on it. Armored and
Spot
everything.
checked by the
On
Lord.
the actual chair, kind of moving the great sword, everything's kind of shifting, whatnot. I have to make this brief, or I would have my armor donned off. There's no time to waste. Take a seat. The commander now goes
All
back
right.
to the seat he was sitting on. Timothy
Do this.
slowly turns and goes back into the seat. The snubbing serves you, the Lord looking at it. Raises the hands to the left and right. By thy holy light of Peor, please bless this food. Give us to us our nourishment, and let our souls be put to the test of thy oath, that we may always reach salvation. Hundred blessings of Peor to all of you. Eat. Yes. See some of the cooks coming out, actually now being pouring kind of the glass, and takes the actual mug itself and looks at it, that it's not silver or gold. Yeah. Takes a sip of it. Well, Commander, do tell. Do tell. At this point, the commander kind of unveils a little bit of the same conversation that you've had. No need to go through that. To kind of finish this up, Lord Lavlor kind of holds the hands over. Let's see. It sounds like everything is running fine. And you'll be doing well in my absence. Hopefully this spring, crop yield will be plentiful. And we'll have no need for getting any sort of crops from Ismar. I do find it concerning, though, that they have taken Fort Flatminer. It's of great concern. Fort Flatminer is a strategic position in the Gorn Pass. Without it held, they'll freely be able to move whatever siege weaponry they have through it, come the time. Now, tell me, this dragon, Grugash, has it been slain?
Yes. Not wrong.
No, not at all. Yeah.
Good. Let thy body be put to rest and rot.
Oh no, it's still alive.
You said it was dead.
You know, you asked if it was slain.
How
In your
familiar
absence,
with the?
and over these
horse-
past months, I have appreciated not this conversation. But I forgot who I was dealing with here. Wordplay,
Yeah.
really. This is where we're all at. After all
So-
we've been through, it seems. Fine, so be it. It's alive. Why is it alive?
I look
Magic
at
from
everyone
different
else.
planes. Like, I think we've technically killed it twice. So I mean, and I think it's still alive. But
But it's not bothering anybody now.
well, that we know of.
Who's to say it will not start bothering, as it didn't do anything before, and now it's doing something, and then it stopped doing it. What's to say it won't start up again? You've left this dragon alive, and you had the chance to kill it outright.
Well, we were teleported away before we
More
could
like
kill
the
it again.
dragon's saviors.
Oh,
Your title
yeah.
should be changed.
Sorry, I can't remember. Do you remember who Magello was? You've met him, right?
Magello is the head magistrate to King
Yeah.
Eldor Talthar.
Yeah, you've met with him before, correct?
I have met with Magello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he teleported us away from a tower that was collapsing. I already
Business
landed a
would
few good
Magello
spells.
have doing this?
Because the tower was going to kill us. You're high up. And then, we got teleported. And then, some of us were dying, took a rest. And then, 5 months passed for some magical reason. We're not sure why.
Haven't entirely figured that part out yet.
Yeah, we're still trying to. We're going to go investigate why.
We only got back like a day ago, so day or two. So still
See.
working out all the.
Yeah, it's still fresh for us. We're trying to figure out everything.
I understand.
But we've been told he hasn't been sighted in the last 5 months by scouts. So,
Oh, really? That's good.
yeah. Again, I just got here, so maybe it's a lie. I don't know. Maybe he has been spotted. I don't know. But all I know is that's good. He could be free, could be plotting, could just be laying low. It's hard to say.
Well, I suppose when the time comes, whatever will happen will happen. I'm headed
Looking
to...
for rocks. Yeah. Whatever
Give
will
me a
happen.
moment. Gotta go over here and just cast scrying on Grugash.
Oh, cast scrying.
You nervous about the war front, or?
I'm not nervous. I'm ready.
Good.
It's been a long time coming. My powers and my divine might will be greatly needed.
I agree.
And all 800 of my paladins are prepared. We'll be fronting the 6th Regiment, heading into the far west of the warfront. It's our task there to hold the line so Zorlina is not overtaken.
Who's in command of Athema while you're gone?
I have put council in charge. I had sent letter to King Roldo Sarthar to put a proper position in, but alas, it was too soon, and the candidates proved unworthy.
Neat. Just gonna start eating my eggs.
Yeah, because they're eating like this whole time, just being like.
It's eating as well, picking up the fork, realizing it's not silver or gold.
Oh man, I've missed this guy.
Gifting away in the armor. Grotesquely. You cannot reach this particular creature.
Oh. Is it the same feeling as when I tried getting a hold of Trisha?
No. It seems as though this creature is dead.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. That's Paul George Bush. Oh, mission accomplished.
His dad must have.
God bless Arthuria and.
Yeah. No. Correction on my previous statement. Seems like Grugash is dead.
I look over at
Wait,
Brock.
what? What?
Sure.
I'm like 99% sure.
How do you know? Did you talk to the stone?
No, not this stone. No.
Okay.
You know the stone.
Well, I thought maybe something useful will finally happen. I don't know. I'm hoping here. Oh. Go Dragon Slayers.
Oh, okay. Gosh, is dead. That is good. That's
really good.
Yeah, that's good. You don't have to
Oh.
worry about that again.
Yeah, that's one less thing we have to really worry about. Kind of look at the Lord's reaction. How's he doing? Is he?
Doesn't believe you.
Oh, okay, asshole. It's kind of fair though. Frost just kind of got up like, oh, he's actually dead. Well, damn, we could have.
Well, he shows up again.
I wonder what kind of treasure he had.
We'll take care of it.
Anyway, eat that bacon now.
And your magic, you are certain.
I've never been wrong about this kind of thing before.
Just a minute ago, you were unsure if it was actually dead. Now you're sure, and your magic has not failed you.
Yes, exactly. I have a way of seeing other things, and I could also get a read on if I'm not able to see it. Like I get a sense of why, and in this case, well, it's because the thing I'm trying to see isn't quite alive.
See? Grugash is dead then.
Was he an undead dragon or was he a normal dragon? Is there technicality there that he's undead? Anyway, he's dead. Huzzah.
No. Even if he's undead, I'm pretty sure I'd still be
Okay.
able to see him.
Man, this is my specialty. Maybe the tower fell on him. Killed him.
Yeah, in those last few seconds.
It's hard to say. Well, huzzah, Dragon Slayers. Good job. We did it. This is awkward.
Good enough.
Laura
Is-
finishes the breakfast. Is there anything else you wish to report to me before I reach King Rildor Telthar?
I don't think so. I look at everyone else.
I'll see my dad when I see him. It's no problem.
So be it. Stands up from the chair.
Oh, have your people, gathered any of those fragments of the staff?
We were unsuccessful. As far as I know, Thuranokan still exists within the dungeon. It's yet to be plucked.
Law? What?
Yes, the last I heard, Priest Dumbly Goldbelly was fronting the banner and was hopeful that they could attempt to kind of pluck, what's the term that Goldbelly liked to use quite often, the actual pieces of the staff away, maintaining Thuranokan's life. So far, the spirit proves true. It is indeed Thuranokan. Albeit, amnesia is great with this one. They lack a significant knowledge. Valria, as well as the priests and clerics, have taken their toll with Thurin and the rounds, so to speak, and have attempted to extract information in a variety of manner, and has proven unsuccessful.
Wait, are you saying there's fragments of the staff still stuck in him?
That's correct. They are embedded. Upon the removal, we removed a few of them. Goldbelly told us to stop, said it could ruin and risk the life that we had preserved, at least for the staff. If the life is innocent and the spirit is true, then we cannot simply kill this creature.
Read.
Well, this be on my way. I have the regiment to move out. We have to reach the people's palace by the end of the day. Be a hard march. We'll have to push the horses, probably into the night.
Mm-hmm.
Commander. Sees Lord Downfallor takes 10 steps away from the chair and stops as the doors over here slam shut. Lord looks in that direction. Split second you hear screams fall out. Screams, blood curdling as they begin to happen.
Oh,
Oh no.
Hear kind of a different sorts of effects being kind of occur, such as blasts and splashes and cracks and other things. Lord Downfallor quickly grabs onto the sword, holding it
Big
out.
fucking tree frog.
As he's looking at the door, raises the hand over to you all. Looks. I never went to roll initiatives.
Fuck. What?
Oh boy.
Can't have one goddamn day. Oh, nice. Rolling for fours. I'm gonna get that feat that allows me to get higher initiative rolls. Oh no, Timothy. I have to protect Timothy.
You gotta protect Timothy.
I
I
told
like
you
to
guys.
imagine we hear the scream and our whole group just lets out a collective sigh.
Fuck!
Oh shit, here we go again.
Let me guess, guys. It's someone's birthday party. They're so happy. It's not a bad thing. No one's dying. We're rolling initiative to see who gives gifts first. That's all we're doing. Dude, we're gonna just be so emotionally drained and depressed by the end of the week. We're just like, God damn
Anyone's
it.
gonna scream and we're gonna be like, fighting time right now?
Oh, I see a cook. No.
Yeah. Clicking doors there.
First day back.
Never even got my fucking bow. Better be a dead body. I'll get a bow then. I'll find out the dude's name. I'll name it after him. Kill everybody in my way.
All right, so as we begin round 1 of combat here, floor down floor, sword drawn, motions you're kind of around the table, and seeming as if something is happening. Right? You're getting the noise, other things, just telltale signs. The door kind of slings open, and this figure begins to stride out, wearing a black robe with a plague doctor-like mask upon their face. Black robe is covering and a hood over top. Magic channeling upon the actual hands takes 10 steps, like kind of 15 feet or so, right, coming out of the actual treasury space. Reaches the hands out and begins to channel this amount of energy and power within the actual hands in direction of you all.
Is he casting something?
That's correct.
No, thank you. Just gonna...
You get him.
Why is Ike on here twice? You multiply yourself?
Boom.
I am on here twice. Why am I on there twice?
I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
you
on
have
there
like
twice.
you have like 4 rolls for the shit.
You have a lot.
My
Are
game.
Are you counterspelling?
Like, yeah.
What's the range of counterspell?
Oh.
60.
You're too far away.
No, I was like 2 steps too far.
Guess who they're targeting? Oh, all of us.
Everybody.
Well, except me. That's unfortunate. I'm in the 1 square.
Okay, so as this figure begins to run out and uses a lightning bolt, holding the
Oh.
hands out, fires it
Timothy!
outstretched towards the table. You see Lord Downfalor brace for the actual kind of hit in direction and holding kind of steadfast. Timothy over here.
Oh,
Please. No, he's a rogue, if I recall, so he should be
Yep.
able to. Oh, it says an area of effect, though. Shit.
Yeah, so Timothy, based on the level here, remember we don't have a lot of levels
No.
in our Timothy here, unfortunately. So Timothy is going to be taking the reaction to half the damage at least. So I'm going to go ahead and divvy it out at this point. Also make sure that I got the saving throws correct. So Ferox, you succeed with the 21, correct?
Yep.
Ika, you succeed with Ika, you had a 10.
yeah, I have a 10.
Okay, Ika, you failed. Timothy Elstone failed with a 12, and then looks like Lord Downfalor succeeded with a 24.
Holy shit.
Rainer Remola
That's a big
failed with
boy.
14. So, and I'm also going to take whatever initiative's higher, by the way. So I'm going to remove your lower initiative, just FYI. We'll take whatever is
Hooray.
higher. So, hooray! So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and deal out damage dealt here. 24 total points of lightning damage is dealt. Going to be doing half as much to those that succeeded. Ike, you take 24 points.
Oh.
Timothy is going to half it to 12 points of damage using the reaction, and then Lord Downfalor takes 12 points of damage. With that, it's the end of that one's turn. Revealing themselves from another door opening as another one of these figures striding outwards begins to move
God.
10 feet out. As it does, it has its mask coated, begins to move its hands back and forth as it looks and stretches and stares at Lord Downfalor and screams, "You will die!" Potentially not actually fighting you all, but fighting specifically this particular figure.
Oh, sweet. Let's go home, Wes.
Is going to be using the remainder of their movement speed to get as close as possible here. So moving the remainder here to go right about there. And then is going to be using a spell directed at Lord Valenflor, stretching the hands as much as possible. It seems to be similar to a hold person. He sees Lord Valenflor holds steadfast as begins to brace. Valenflor succeeds with a 30 as it holds on from the actual resistance as he points the greatsword in the direction of that one as he yells, "You'll die first!"
Shit. Uh-oh.
Okay. Coming from the south door, another one reveals themselves. This one coming into place. Now uses the remainder of movement speed to go all the way to there. Is going to be raising the hands upright in the direction of Lord Valenflor, and is going to attempt something similar to the hold person. See, Lord Valenflor succeeds with a 20.
What a
That's in
man.
the end of the turn. Ike, you're up.
My turn. I want to try my new spell.
There you go.
God, why is everyone so far away?
This is why I need a fucking bow.
Jumps over everyone. That's probably good enough.
All right, so Dominate Person comes out with the DC of 18. It is going to fail. It is dominated.
Okay. I think I can't do anything this turn, but I am gonna command him to attack the guy behind him.
Okay. Slowly turns around.
Or like cast spells, fight, you get the gist. And that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Rox, you're up.
Frost is just like, "What's your problem?" And then go over here and we'll do a conjure animals.
Okay.
And we're good. Yep. I'll just roll initiative on one of them, I guess.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. All good.
All right. Okay, your turn there.
And then we'll end with dragon form.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Ending turn. We now come to Lord Valenflor. Lord Valenflor is going to raise up the great sword, stomp it into the ground as he begins to invoke magical powers about him. See this large area here kind of spans out using spirit guardians as these massive amounts of things begin to unfurl themselves, spinning around Lord Valenflor. You're also noticing that there's auras emanating from Lord Valenflor. Currently, Ike, you are privy to that, so you're getting some of those protection kind of benefits just being next to Lord Valenflor. But Lord Valenflor is not going to stay there. No. Lord Valenflor is going to be jumping over this particular kind of couch, going to the left side of the chair, aim towards the one that he declared that he's going to kill. As he uses action for the Spirit Guardians, he's going to hold bonus action, not do anything, just uses movement, approaching and getting outside of the area of effect, kind of moving in position in the field of battle. Ending turn. Now come to Timothy. Timothy runs for the door. Shuts it.
Good to have Timothy back.
Now's all the time to eat, Timothy.
But have no fear. Timothy rolled stealth and was successful. Little arrow coming from the door frame, aimed towards one of the targets, the bottom side.
Hey.
It lands with a 26. Timothy hits.
Timothy.
Deals 10
Yeah.
points of piercing damage as thuds into the shoulder. Also gets some sneak attack damage out as well. Timothy does 12 points of sneak attack damage with that particular bow as he fires in. He then takes cover and shuts the door with a large slam. I got him! You hear a voice coming from inside the kitchen.
Yeah, Timothy.
Not a very stealthy dwarf.
You see his Commander Remar Luna lunges kind of underneath the table, grabbing out the battle axe that he is known to have, as well as the shield that's kind of tucked underneath there. Still wearing the armor, is now going to sidestep, goes into the actual armory space, using the field of battle, goes through, leaves the door open, opens this door. It's going to be taking the action to dash, jumping over the table, lunging, coming into the side with the battle axe, making way down. Is going to then see that there's another one over here inside of the actual door frame space. And it's going to be using an action surge for an additional dash and close the distance as fast as possible. So this old man is running his full speed with the action surge exchange to get on top of this particular individual in that space in turn. You're hearing more shouting, more voices coming from inside of the actual general central entryway chamber, suggesting they're dealing with potential guard or soldiers, but you're not necessarily hearing anything else. It's just kind of screams and other sorts of things happening from inside of there. We now come to this particular mage that's up here that has just kind of revealed themselves. Is going to be looking in direction of the Commander Remar Luna, holding out the hands outstretched, casting a dominate person. Commander Remar Luna has failed. The DC of 12 is now indeed charmed effect from this particular mage. As you see the mage slowly moving the hand around, far off into the distance through the door frame. Why don't you kill your lord? That'll be good. Feeling upon the actual mission.
6 days from retirement.
Alright, wolf time.
All right. It's alt for advantage, right?
Yep. I can also. There you go. So it'll automatically give it to you now. Set the flank on there.
Okay, cool.
So many coming out. Okay. Well, I'm not getting a whole lot of information on my end here.
Hang on. Yeah, I don't think.
I think you're rolling too fast for me here.
Yep. I think I only did two.
I got two. I got two of them.
Yeah.
I saw that two more hit. It looked like.
I'll space it out a little.
Yeah, slow down a little bit. Got a critical.
Nice. 5.
I think it's because it has to do the saving throw each time it bites.
Okay.
So that's why it's having it this time.
7. And 8.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and scroll on up. All right. So the first one's an 18 that does not hit. Second one is a 15 that does not hit. 17 does not hit. Nat 20 hits. 12 points of piercing damage is dealt. And after that point, the target is failing its strength saving throw. It is prone at this point, grabbed and ripped down into the ground. After that point, the 19 is going to be a failure as well. Does not land. As it's biting in, there's some sort of physical barrier that's protruding across this figure. It's not necessarily armor, but definitely some magic that is kind of embraced underneath the robes. This is reaching down, continuing to bite. The only damage that was successful going through, if I recall, is going to be the nat 20 here. Then we have a 21 that is going to be successful, so 7 points of damage. And then we have the 20, which does not land, then a 21 that does hit with 7. So 7 more there. And the 19 isn't going to land. So you did 7, 7, so 14, 14 plus the nat 20, so 12, so 26 total for all of the wolves. Okay.
And seeing a Lord Falor approaching, yeah, these wolves are going to kind of get out of the way. And that's it.
All right, ending turn, more of the kind of magical effects happening from the inside. You're hearing different things happening from going on. There's little sparks now underneath the actual door. Kyler, you're up.
Oh, shit. Aika, maybe take some cover, buddy. How tall is this bookcase over here?
That's about 7.5 feet tall.
Fuck yeah. Alright, then I'll use my action to actually dash. And then that's really all I can do. So I will hold an attack action if one of them comes on this side for some reason, but otherwise I can't do anything. I'm done.
Okay. All right, ending turn. We now come to the top of round 2. Come to one that isn't dominated. Sees that its friend is turned on as it kind of stretches and looks, and is slightly fearful, but is stretching and looking towards the bookcase that Kaliv just ran in, seeing that you ran down. Looks in the direction. As it does, it raises its hand upwards in that direction, casting a fireball directly in space at the bookshelf, hitting its friend as well.
That's fine.
Not cool.
All right, so Kyler, I have you a dexterity saving throw 16.
Yeah.
That is going to be a failure. Take approximately 26 points of fire damage as it hits you. The one that is dominated takes half amount of that damage, only takes 13. Also want to make sure I have the context of dominate person correct.
Each time it takes damage, it
Yep.
makes
Must make a new wisdom saving throw. So I'll go ahead and do another one. What's the DC again? 18?
Yes.
Got a 25. It's no longer dominated.
Can I?
Yeah, I
try
can do it
and
again.
keep it?
Alright. This time it did fail. Okay. So it has failed on that, so it is still under the dominated person abilities. You chrono shift to the saving throw, ending turn. Now come to the one that is proned. It's kind of surrounded, picking itself up. It kind of shifts the robe. The mask is kind of half cocked, so it kind of moves it and adjusts it. It's going to take half its moving speed at this point to stand up. I'm also going to go ahead and remove the flank condition from it. I just gave that to you so you don't have to hold on alt the whole time. He's going to see that Lord Downfalor is kind of trudging up. He's going to be reaching out, throwing down a blight spell.
Ow.
Lord Downfalor is going to fail with a 14, takes 44 points of necrotic damage as it comes through. Succeeds on the concentration check and maintains posture and position. It's kind of this blight is overcoming the different sorts of shoulders and other things and is pushing past. At this point, still surrounded. This central figure is doesn't have anywhere necessarily to go and is going to maintain its position in desperation. It tried to throw as much damage as it thought it possibly could do and kind of pulls the hand back with Wolf's its backside, does an attempt to run away, and has slightly feared. Now we come to the dominate person one. Dominate person raises the hand looking towards its friend. As it does, it fires off a disintegration ray.
Oh my god.
You see as this one is able to succeed on the dexterity saving throw and duck underneath as the ray comes out, it would have dealt 73 points of damage as the integration ray went out. That figure was able to succeed on the dexterity saving throw with a 26 and dodge out of the way.
I think I'm gonna go home.
I can hear up.
I can stay awake.
Let's go, Ica.
Okay.
It's
I'm
a
gonna go
mage
behind-
battle. Come on, Ica.
Oh no, I'm gonna duck behind this.
Oh, I actually ran away.
So you can come run the bounds.
Disintegration. My action to take full control of this guy right here.
Okay.
So I now have full control of him, and I think I can't do anything, but I'm pretty sure on his turn I get to control what he does.
Yeah, so then until the end of your next turn, the creature takes only actions you choose and doesn't do anything that you don't allow it to do during this time. So you gave it a brief kind of thing to attack its friend. It did so the next time it's your turn, you will have full control of the person.
Okay. So do I get? Okay, so next time it's its turn, I get to control it. I got
Yeah,
it.
so the way it works is that you use your action now to take control. So you're in the process of taking control, and then after you're done, so until the end of your next turn, then
Okay.
the creature will take only the actions you choose and doesn't do anything that you don't allow it to do. Okay, so during this time, you can also cause the creature to use a reaction, but this requires you to use your own reaction as well. In a way, it's now going to take your initiative.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So you're basically freezing it in a way, taking that control, and then it's going to do whatever you tell it to do on its turn. And you also will be able to figure out what it can do.
Yes. I'm gonna just keep it on the attack that guy thing for now until I get full control of my next turn.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm good.
All right. Ending turn. Frox, you're up.
Just coming around here and observing the battlefield.
Of course, we're kind of when there was an explosion, naturally.
Can I make a check to see what's going on with Remar?
Remar is like, you see the mage kind of moving the hands over Remar, and Remar has like the weapons down and is now fully like turned around in the direction of Yulon.
I would like to dispel magic.
Okay, so you're going to attempt to dispel magic, so 120 feet, so we have a DC, I believe, because we have a level higher target there. So you got to make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
We're gonna cast it at 4th level. Because that's my highest slot I have.
Okay, so when you cast this using a spell slot 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of the spell on the target. The spell slot is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used. This particular spell is going to be 1 level higher than the 4th. So,
Okay, what's the DC?
the DC is going to be 10 plus whatever the level is, and then you have to roll. It's just your spellcasting ability for it.
Okay, so it's
So
like
it'd be
I'm rolling.
it's a wisdom. It's a wisdom check, is what it is.
Spellcasting ability isn't also proficiency.
It's not proficient. So the way to interpret this is that when you cast a spell, so for your actual spellcasting modifier, right, it takes your spellcasting ability plus your proficiency, right? So what this
gotcha.
says is it's
Okay.
make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. It just wants the wisdom check, right?
Okay.
Because it can be intelligence or charisma based. 19, nice. So that is going to work.
Yep.
So 10 plus, all right, cool. So as you see, kind of shakes it off as the magic is dispelled. This little aura comes over the commander, looks and kind of turns around and sees his figure kind of moving hands, notices what has just happened, kind of pulls back, a little bit fearful, but kind of maintains composure.
Let's see. Noticing fireballs and lightning bolts, I would like to get away from other people. We're just gonna kind of make some distance and kind of duck behind the table here.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, ending turn. We now come to Lord Thalon Falor. Lord Thalon Falor is going to stride up to the first target, Spirit Guardians in tow. As it is going to come in, raising the great sword up for a swing. All right, I'm going to have it also be flanking with your particular wolves here. So we're going for a second strike. 28 hits. All right, and this is also going to be attacking on a Divine Smite. We're going to upcast it as well. All right, single attack there. It is a total of 43 points of damage as Lord Thalon Falor comes across, creating the great sword as it lights with radiant holy light, swings it across the chest, slashing through, goes in for a second strike with the great sword here. Advantage with the flank. Okay, that is going to be a 17, which misses, strikes into the ground, ripping it up, and raises it as he looks at the target and smiles. You'll die this day, and I'll bury your body outside of the keep. Tip of the Elstone's time. Opens the door, looks direction of you, Kyler, as the bookshelf is completely exploded and destroyed. You have no cover anymore, Kyler, as you're holding yourself there, looking around. Timothy looks and goes, grabs the bow and fires off. This time it's going to be an advantage. This target did not perceive after a stealth was done. 21 hits, 5 points of piercing damage is dealt, and tax on sneak attack as well.
God, Timothy.
He does 15 points of damage with the sneak attack.
Nice.
Guys, you got this, Kyler! Shuts the door. Commander Remar Luna's turn. Now, ending of the effects, turns with the battle axe and goes in for a swing at this particular figure. First strike 19 is a miss. Goes in for a second strike. Second strike is a 26, which hits. There's 6 points of slashing damage that's come across on the side. Let's see. It's going to go in for a third strike with extra attack for being a fighter class. 26 hits. Does 13 points of slashing damage as that comes across. As the end of Commander Remar Luna's turn. Dares not move. We now come to golf clap. Yeah, well, that's pretty good. Come to the mage now in front of the commander. It's going to be looking in the direction. Using ability on itself here. Dun, dun, dun. It's going to be using mirror image. See distortions of 3 different figures kind of produced from this figure of illusionary decoys coming outside. That is an entire action to cast. Maintains its position afterwards. It's not dare move. More magical effects happening from inside of that entry chamber. Now we come to the wolves.
The cool effect.
Wolf time.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted by that.
The effect, the mirror image effect.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it a lot.
All right. So I think again I would get advantage on these.
Yep. Let's go ahead and let loose. You can also just roll d20s if you want, and I can tell you which ones hit if you want to roll.
Just like I would roll 16 d20s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'd roll 16 d20s, yeah. And I can tell you which ones hit.
And then I think their modifier. Let's double check.
Jet plus 3.
Plus 4 to hit.
Plus 4 to hit, so it takes the dex. Okay.
So 8, 16.
First one is a nat 20 that's going to hit. Second strike is a 21 that will hit. Third strike does not hit. Fourth strike does not hit. Fifth strike does not hit. Sixth strike does not hit. Seventh strike is a nat 20. And then eighth one does not hit. So you have 2 nat 20s, and then you have 1 regular.
Okay, so it's 4d4 times 2 is 8d4. 16. And then a regular one is 2d4.
Yeah, so we're going to maximize from the crits.
Oh, that's
so
right. Oh,
we're maximizing from the crits, so just roll for me 3 times 2, so 64, right?
Oh, that one. It was only 1 attack, right? That hit?
You hit 3 times, 2 of which were criticals.
Right, so the one that was not a critical was just 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. So I'm saying is just give me 64 because your bite does 2d4 plus 2, so just roll 64, and then I'm gonna give you maximized of 16, right? So 16 damage is maximized on top of that, and then we're gonna do 2 plus 2 times 3, so 6. So 6 plus 16, that's gonna be 22 there, right? Let me see. Calculator up. It's getting late.
It's 22.
Yeah, 22. And then 22 plus 16. So 38 total is what it's at.
Okay.
Okay, and that's going to be dead.
Nice.
That's gonna be dead.
These are wolves group together and begin to attack, violently ripping apart, connecting with 2 nat 20s, right? Grabbing on the leg, grabbing on the chest, kind of pulling and ripping apart. The figure begins to bleed profusely. Regular common humanoid blood begins to fall flat on the face and is gone.
Kind of yells out to Dallin Fuller. So, what you do to these guys? That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
right, Kali, you're up.
All right, bookshelf's gone, right? Just completely gone.
Bookshelf's completely gone.
All right, cool. Just want to make sure. So, boom, boom. All right. I mean, I've been hearing the roll you need to make, but I'm still gonna try Great Weapon Master. You have to. See, that's why you try.
8 is not going to land.
And, you know, you try again. See, and then
9 is not going to
miss-
land. You see, moving out of the way, hasn't actually yet connected with the person.
And then you action surge and you do it again.
23 does hit.
And did I seriously roll a 1? Well, I get to re-roll that, so that's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, reroll that. You 12.
Fuck
Well,
me.
it's not any better. 19 points of damage
Yeah.
dealt. Come across
Fuck
this
yeah.
time. This is barriers you penetrate through. It kind of comes in through the side into the actual shoulder. It begins to wince violently from it. It's still up.
And then with that, do I try to trip it? Because that'd be kind of funny. I'm gonna try to trip it.
It is going to fail. It is prone.
Just automatically fail. All right, and then I'm gonna attack it again because I get one last swing.
Okay.
You don't get anything if it's prone, right? Do I get advantage?
You will get advantage. It's prone.
Oh, that's lame. All right.
Not
Okay.
20!
All right, maybe not that lame.
All right, 37 points of damage. It's still alive.
Bitch.
See its
Well,
prone
okay.
coming across, striking the Greyax directly to the chest. Grabs.
Well, how
It's
lucky, because
thrown
I
violently,
don't
blood
see a
spurting from
target
underneath
for
the
me.
mass as it's coming down.
I don't see a target for me, and I hit a nat 20. So I get to roll one more attack. Sorry, buddy. It's just really not your day right now. Oh, but wait. There's more.
20 does not land. You
fuck.
see as the barrier comes through, holding the hands out.
That's a shit.
Strikes into
What's
the
this barrier
axe.
looking like? What's it? Does it look nice and pretty, or is it
What are you
just a clear
talking about?
barrier? The barrier when I
the
go to
barrier?
attack it. Yeah, just like a magical barrier coming up, nothing.
Just yeah, it just seems like a shroud, right?
Mm.
It's kind of
Alright.
a lightish, kind of orangish color.
Well, I think I can move like 10 feet. That's about it. So I'll like get right behind him, or right in front of him, watch the door, and that'll end my turn.
All right, ending turn. We now come to one that is prone, bleeding
Yep.
profusely.
What's up, buddy?
Begins to cough up blood. You see as he begins to look in the direction of the back door area, and is going to be taking a bonus action here. Step away. Misty steps away, comes down, bleeding profusely, uses half movement speed, difficult terrain to crawl away, and does not bother to get up. Your door slams shut.
Hamstringed him. He's like, fuck.
All right, we now come to the one that is charmed, so we'll go to Aika. Obviously, skipping turns, so you have full control on your action. This particular character, from what you can tell, that you have full control. I'm going to go ahead and give you kind of the spell list and what exactly it has as far as what you're kind of understanding. There seems to be protection about this creature. Potentially they have a ring, cloak, other things. They are, seems as though the magic capabilities at your disposal. Charm person, hold person, mirror image, misty step, fireball, lightning bolt, blight, dominate person, cone of cold, chain lightning, disintegrate, delayed blast, fireball, and incendiary cloud. You can cast upwards of 8th level spells. But they're limited vocabulary, it seems.
Did I see where that guy went?
You were undercover, sir. Stretching through your eyes of the particular dominated person, you know that they went through that door, but after that, the person, even their line of sight was broken, so they couldn't even tell.
Okay. And I don't really see any other targets in here, so I'm going to. I can't move him, so I'm gonna Misty Step just in here where they went and start looking for them. I can't see what's going on in there, so.
Where are you going?
I don't have any way. I don't think I have any way of giving you permission over to see this particular token right now. So the best way I can probably do this is just superimpose you behind
But
it.
Hello?
You're not actually there, but you're there.
Yeah.
So Misty Step, okay?
I'm gonna go in here. Yeah, I'm gonna open the door. Does this open? I need to look up how some of these spells work. Hold on.
What are you thinking about casting?
Well, how far does chain lightning go?
Well, you can't use chain lightning. Remember, you used a Misty Step, which is a 2nd level spell, which means you only can cast a cantrip.
Oh, that sucks. Then I'll cast. I don't know what cantrips he has.
So cantrip wise,
because it was a bonus action.
no. So you spell casting, you can only cast if you cast a higher level spell, right, as a bonus, or vice versa, right? You can only use a cantrip on the subsequent. So you can only do a cantrip and then another level spell, but you can't do a leveled spell and a leveled spell.
Okay. Can we retcon the thing? Because I think his movement just reaches right there.
Oh, they do have. I didn't list the cantrips. I didn't think it would ever be something you would use, but they have Firebolt available, so you could use a cantrip.
Would I be able to retcon the Misty Step since he'd be able to make it there with his movement anyway?
Yeah, with the dash of an action.
Oh yeah.
So he'd have to dash to get to that point. If we retcon his movement speed after just basic movement,
I'm gonna.
would be there.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay where I am. There. And I'm gonna firebolt that guy. Well, yeah. Just the guy that is dying on the floor.
Okay, so you want to hit the guy that's dying on the floor with the firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Point blank. While he's crawling on the floor. I missed.
All right, it's 16, which misses.
That sucks.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You see now as there is 4 other figures in this room, and from what you can tell based
damn.
on the person's vision, I'm gonna snap it in. This potential wall isn't actually a wall, a door anymore. It's flat stone.
Fuck.
Potentially, one of them has actually stone shaped it to create a solid wall. You're currently hearing banging against the actual wall itself. 4 of these figures are currently in, just preparing themselves for what is to come, potentially on their next turns. So you're not here, but you are here, okay?
Yes. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do.
All right, Brox, you're up.
I don't really got a lot to go on here, so I'll just move and dash, make my way over down south.
Okay.
Just kind of duck behind this chair here. That's it.
Okay. Ending turn. Now come to Lord Downfalor. Lord Downfalor looks at Commander Remar Luna up at the fort and points towards him. You have that one! Begins to stride through, kicks open the door. He does. He looks and he sees more targets in front. So be it. As he does, he reaches towards one, looking towards a command. That is going to be a success. No commanded. He holds his fist in anger. As he maintains his position, does not move. Timothy Elstone. Prop open the door. Run through. Hops under the table. Oh, Kyler! What's going on?
I'll respond to him on my turn. I'm still trying to get a hang of this myself.
Alright. We come to the commander. Now the commander's being at someone with a mirror image. So in order for this to happen, we're going to be rolling a d20 to determine where this actually attack is going to land. So I'm going to go and roll that first to see if it's or anything. Okay. It is going to land onto the person. Go ahead and roll. It's going to be a net 20 on the actual attack, so it's able to bypass through the mirror there and get the successful strike. It's 22 points of damage dealt coming through. We're going to have subsequent turns here, so I'm just going to roll 2d20s. We have 2 attacks. We can see which figures are doing. Okay. Both attacks are going to be going towards the figures, the actual illusionary duplicates. First strike is going to hit the illusionary duplicates, and then I'll roll for the second one to hit the illusionary duplicate here, and then I'll do damage. Both of those hit the illusionary duplicates. Based on modifiers. Yeah, they're destroyed. So, see as the critical strike comes through, smashing down. Obviously, at this point, line of sight doesn't really have anybody. Really doesn't have line of sight of the commander. Lands a critical hit and then strikes 2 of the duplicates. So this one in the north has 1 duplicate left out of the turn. Now, come to the mages, starting its turn within the actual scope of the Spirit Guardians. It's going to go ahead and incur the wrath of that particular spell. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a saving throw. Then I'll be rolling damage. Is going to succeed. Go ahead and put out some damage there. And at the turn here, it's going to be trying to backtrack a little bit using difficult terrain. So it's 20 movement speed there, additional 5, so 25. It's going to prop open the door a little bit, kind of tuck the head back around so you're able to see this currently. And then it's going to be reaching and turning around towards Lord Downfalor. As it does, it stretches out its hands, aimed towards a lightning bolt. Prepare for all the saving throws of your wolves. Here they come!
I gotta space it out, make sure I don't click these too fast. I think that's...
Okay. So, reading DCs. I have 7, 7, 18, 3, and 17. 2 of the wolves succeed with 18, 17. Lord Downfalor is going to fail with a 16. This particular lightning bolt dealt total of 33 points of damage. Even with successes, they will all perish.
Yeah.
Concentration check has succeeded. Ending turn. Now come to the one that's blurred. This one is going to be reaching back at the present time to take a disengage. I'm going to go 10, 25 there. It's going to get into that spot after the disengage. Yells at the one, slams the door shut. Ends turn. In front. It's going to be moving 15 feet, getting more distance. Kind of separating space at the backdrop. Then it's going to be firing off a fireball. Prepare for the saving throws.
Yeah. Yep.
They're going to ask for the ones that are dead as well.
Yep. See that? Gotta make them deader.
Gotta make them. All right, I am looking at
A
the
medium
saving
rare
throw.
pupper.
28 points of fire damage, even with the success, they will all perish.
They're gone.
Lord Downfalor has succeeded. Only takes half of that. The wolves are now gone. That is going to be the end of the conjuration spell. Deleting wolves off the board. No longer are you concentrating. That is the end of that one's turn. Now come to the next one. This one is actually slowly going to turn around, look towards its friend that just launched a firebolt and stretch. What are you doing, you impeccable fool? As it is, it does reach out its hand in direction of that mage and is going to attempt to dispel magic. It's going to be rolling a check. It's a nat 20 on the dispel magic of the one that is dominated. No longer is it dominated.
Boo. Dang it, I really wanted to use those spells.
Alright, removing that effect from there, and then I'm going to snap you all the way back.
See ya, Aika.
Goodbye.
Ending turn. I'm going to roll some damage. is going to succeed, takes 8 points of radiant damage. Half movement speed, that's 20, 25, and 30. It's going to be raising the hand up and directing a disintegration ray aimed at Lord Downfloor. Lord Downfloor succeeds with a 24 as nimbly gets out of the way as it splashes in the backdrop of the wall. Does not take 74 points of force damage. Ends turn. Kyler, you're up.
Timothy, I don't know. We just gotta kill these guys, okay?
Oh, okay.
Stay close, but not too close. You know what I mean? I'm gonna move in. Oh fuck! All right.
Be careful.
I go for just a normal swing on this dude. Oh, thank God we did, right?
Okay, you do have advantage since this surprised by your
Oh.
presence and was dominated, unaware of where it's at currently. 21 is going to hit.
Fuck yeah.
13 points of slashing damage just comes through, slashing through the back. Ah, Ice takes the blow, no longer surprised, rotates around.
Let's go one more.
It's not 20.
We're gonna do a precision attack.
Okay, that is going to hit 14 points of damage. You come striking through, directly center chest, slicing across.
All right, buddy. See ya. Timothy, run. That's gonna. I'm gonna face the guy and just ready, but it's gonna be turn.
All right, now come to one that is prone. This one that's prone is bleeding profusely, picking himself up for half movement speed. It's gonna kind of slide back 15 feet, so that's the rest of its movement speed. It's gonna be reaching out to Lord Downfloor, looking towards spell vocabulary, what it has left. Gonna attempt to do another hold person. Lord Downfloor is going to succeed, shrugging off as he continues the onslaught, pressing through the door in its turn. Now looking towards you, Kyle, it raises its hand, stretching, it fires off a blight spell towards you. Ah! Kyle, you succeed with a 26. You take half of 29 points, 14 points of damage as Dallas' pestilence begins to embody you as it does. He holds out his hands as he clutches it. He yells out at you. You will die. I will kill you. Come back here.
Like a Scooby-Doo villain.
Aika, you're up.
My turn. I'm coming out of hiding.
Oh, hey, Kai. Hey, Kai.
Hiding behind rocks.
Gosh.
Yeah. I can go like right here. I can't see past these stairs actually. I'm not gonna go right there. I think as far as I can go is like right here, and I can't see anyone. So sad. I will.
You can climb on the landing if you want.
Could I do that?
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Sure. Go for it. You're on the landing. You have vision.
Okay. I want to see how far they are. I think I could reach that. To blow them up. And hopefully not hit Kylo in the process.
Oh no, I'm Gucci.
I don't know where you are.
All right, all have failed their saving throws. Miraculously, 30 points of damage is dealt to all of them. Da-da-da-da-da.
Hooray!
Slaying
That's my
one. This explosion goes off to keep the thunderous motion. Kind of shakes violently, cracks and bits of stone of that back wall. You now hear kind of thunderous kind of smacking upon it, almost as if they're striking against the actual wall currently to break it open. Anything else in your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Brock's your turn.
This way. How's Mr. Falor looking?
Currently wounded. but just doing good.
Okay, so he looks okay.
He's got the
no-
might of Paylor with him, baby. He's
I
Gucci.
think you'd be very surprised of how much help Lorthout Flora has.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Well, they didn't like the wolves, so let's bring out the Tinkerbells. Pop these up here.
All right, so 3 on either side. Okay.
Three there, and then 2 in the middle.
And 2 in the middle. Go ahead and roll initiative for 1, and we can go take them all
Yep.
at the same time.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
All right, and then we're just gonna duck back behind the landing.
Okay. Take hold of cover. Sounds good.
Yep. That's it.
All right, ending turn. Now come to Lord Thaunfalora's turn. Lord Thaunfalor is going to be charging in, getting into almost the center mass of the lot here, moving 5 feet, an additional 5, so 30, kind of encompassing the great aura amongst all of them, raising the great sword. It's coming in for a strike upon the first one. 27 does land. Upon that hit is going to be tacking on a Divine Smite. It's a total of 28 points of damage for the first strike. Comes in back around for the second. 22 lands. It's going to hit. I'm going to go ahead and tack in D8 for the improved Divine. It's a total of 16 points of damage. Some radiant slashing through, 2 strikes coming through. Raises and holds the sword up. As he does, by thy lordship, you are perish. Lay down your knees and surrender. Timothy Elstone. Timothy runs in. Goes in for a grapple towards you, Kyler.
What? Oh. All right, fine. Why not?
Alright, uses bonus action to dash, pulling you back.
Thanks,
He does.
Timothy.
He steps forward, letting go of the grapple and shuts the door. I've got you, Kyler. Don't worry. It'll be fine. And his turn. Commander Revar loses his turn. Oh. 10, 5. Busts open the door, comes in for the first strike, coming from the north side. This particular one here. Now going to rotate around. 20 is going to be a miss. So raises the hands to block the blow, with the aura kind of sidestepping. Second strike coming through. It's going to be a nat 20 coming in up the
Fuck yeah.
commander. 19 points of damage dealt on the nat 20. Then it's going to come in for the third strike with the battle axe, swing ferociously here. 15 is going to be missed strikes into the wall just badly. It's going to be end of Commander Remar Luna's turn. Now come to this magi looking towards the commander. It's going to be reaching out directly there. And then it's going to be going for a point blank disintegration disadvantage, caught off guard, using the best it can. Commander Remar Aluna is going to fail with the actual disintegration ray. Sees Commander Remar Aluna takes approximately 76 points of damage as the disintegration ray smashes directly into the center chest, pulling apart and different things. Commander Remar Aluna is not dead after taking all of that damage.
Not
Braces
turned to
against
ash.
as he holds fast, and he looks now swelling within the eyes, bleeding profusely, necrosis kind of going across, and looks, sees the mage almost taken aback, right? Still wearing the mask. Ending turn. Now come to Pixies.
Right. Here. Let's. Why does Falor have to be there? Why couldn't he be there?
Because Lord Thaunfalor is a paladin that is going to stride in and kill everyone. That is literally what he's doing.
Oy. Does he have any? Does he still have that Spirit Guardian up?
He does.
Okay. So they're gonna be taking damage every
They'll all be taking 3d8, yeah, and they'll have wisdom saving throws. The one by the door is outside of that aura. Just outside of it.
Okay, well, we will just then go for Entangle. We're just gonna do. There.
All right, with the DC 12 strength saving throw, looks like we only have one failure coming out. That is this one. So this one is restrained. The rest have succeeded.
That's that. And then this one's gonna come and do the same thing.
How many entangle things we put down? So many entangles.
Yep. I don't know. Let's see. Does it stack here on there? I
It
don't want to
should.
like clog the.
Yeah, it'll
screen.
stack. It will.
Okay.
I know it will. All right, they have succeeded.
Okay. One's gonna come back. And then these three are gonna come down and do the same thing.
All three. Keep throwing them on. I'm gonna see how
One at a
much
time.
you'll,
One at a time.
pass it. How much you'll take. Does it take? The templates. One fails again, but it's actually the same one
Same
that's
one.
restrained. Yep.
Okay, here goes another one. Oh, they each.
You laid him down. Success.
Ah, okay. Alright. Alright, then these two will back up. This one will do another one, but it'll be here.
How does that work with stacking difficult
I don't know.
terrain? Right? Is it becoming passable terrain at that point? Ah! These are questions. These are meta questions here. They both fail. They are both restrained.
Perfect. Alright.
Pockies.
Then it'll fly back over here. And then the other two, just because we're having fun, we'll go over and cast Fly on Kyler and Timothy.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. So these two will be concentrated. You have one more.
Two
You know
on
what?
Timothy.
Okay. Hang on. We'll just do it for see what happens. We will cast Confusion because they haven't had enough already.
They all three succeed.
Perfect. Okay, that's it then. Let's go.
Well, one of
to-
them's dead, so two of them succeed. That's it.
The movement
Yep.
speed on fly against 60 feet.
So,
I believe. Let's see if I remember.
yes,
correctly.
60 feet.
Yeah, should be pretty crazy
Yeah.
as far as its fly speed. 60. Yeah. Okay. So we come to this one who has the blur. Only one of this figment's up, but these entangled rights sprouting through the actual stonework and whatnot is going to reach its hand in the direction of the door, seeing these little flutters and steps coming through, and is literally going to be yeeting a fireball through the door.
Uh-oh.
Ah, rude.
I don't think we need to roll saving throws, but go ahead.
No, we don't.
I think we're,
Fortunately, your confusion is up. Tangles will be dismantled. I'm not going to go through which entangles are to which one, so that's not even a thing. I want to clarify that your pixies are at 10.20, so I'm going to go ahead and put another one onto that space, as I'm going to remove from the board one of them that's actually in the turn order. I'm not going to go through which entanglements were worse. We're going to
No,
say they're
you're
still
good.
entangled, so don't worry about it. Okay. So that is going to be the action to do that. It's going to maintain position, obviously being restrained. This one is restrained. It's not going to do anything about it. It's going to go in desperation, firing off a light spell towards the Lord Down Floor, going off for another one here. Okay. Lord Down Floor looks like is going to succeed on that effect. It's going to be taking, it's a really low, 23 points of necrotic damage from the light. Turn. Now come to another one. This one isn't restrained, but now we have difficult terrain. It's going to continue to backtrack 10 feet, 15 feet, come into the cubby space of the actual arrow slit area. And at this point, you see kind of motions of other things coming through the actual arrow slits if you could see in that position, but no one can because you watch things so far away. As far away as possible from what is happening. Like Lord Thou Valor do what Lord Thou Valor does best. I love it. This fight is hilarious right now. Is going to attempt another hold person. Succeeds. They're reaching out spell effect after spell effect. Lord Thou Valor is just taking it. Now come to another one. It's point blank. This one is going to be looking directly at. And it's going to throw out a charm person. Charm person is a failure. Kyle, you're up.
Timothy, we can do anything now. We can fly.
Whoa!
So I'm gonna go up 5 feet. I'm gonna go up a whopping 5 feet. Start going through. We're going with the aerial attacks now. Yeah. And we're gonna do a precision on that one. Fuck yeah.
Okay, that will hit. 19 points of damage dealt. Nice. Slicing through, you cut directly into the arm, almost splitting it. You see, it kind of groans as he's kind of picking up the arm, trying to do the best he can to push it back into place.
Get him again.
27 hits.
Yeah.
19 points of damage. Striking again. Still alive. So you come
That's a shame.
across, almost cleaving off that entire arm as he's trying to brace the actual blows as best as possible. Is barely alive.
Get in here, Timothy. It's gonna end my turn.
Ending turn, looks towards near death.
Oh wait,
Gonna
shit.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry. There was something I wanted to do.
Oh, second one.
Yeah.
12 points back to you then.
All right. Now that was it. Yeah.
All right, it's going to reach out hands toward you to hold you.
Oh. Oh, not that type of hold. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was thinking it was a different type of hold.
All right, with a 16, you are going to fail. You are held.
Yeah.
I'm paralyzed, freezing in place. To the end of that
Cool.
one's turn as it kind of now reaches into the room, pulls out a dagger. Now cut you up nicely.
Oh.
All right, Ike, you're up.
That's cute. Your sister did that for you?
Is he like? What's up with him? Is he like how old? Is he under charm? Because you said that he failed. I didn't know if it meant he failed or the charm failed.
All right, he is not charmed. No, it failed.
Okay, so he's good, other than like fighting.
Yeah. I'm rolling dice. This is just because I forgot to do the Spirit Guardian stuff, so just fine.
Well, I'm gonna walk
I
out.
thought it was gonna be really bad.
And I'm gonna casually cast haste on him,
Okay.
and then use the rest of my movement to get out of the way of the door. And that's gonna be my turn.
Sounds good. Rock, sure.
He looks badly wounded now.
You got haste now, though.
He does have haste now.
So my friendship is ruined with Ike. Timothy, where it's at.
Yeah. Nah. Alright, nope, we're just gonna action dash and try to make our way over here.
Hey, what's up?
Hey! You can fly!
You can see me flying over here, frozen in midair.
That's it.
You see a dude pulling a knife out. What's up?
Alright, end of my turn.
Okay. We come to Lord Thou Valor. Lord Thou Valor is raising the sword up mightily, grabs the hands, begins to glow, touches themselves as they regain 90 hit points.
Jesus.
As they lay on hands themselves. Just begin to glow as the hair begins to whirl and shimmer with eyes aglow. He speaks again. Kneel or die.
Thank God he's our friend.
Anything of that sort is now taking the advantage of the haste, which basically means it gets an extra attack or uses its action for the lay of hands. Goes in for the greatsword swing here. shouldn't have had disadvantage. That is going to hit. I'm going to go and roll damage.
Haste now gives you disadvantage.
Smite. Okay, there's a total of 22 points of damage for that haste strike. So that action taking this
Nice.
is one melee strike it gets. 22 is going to slam down as it comes through, cuts down one with a radiant glow, kind of incinerates, kind of burns the actual robe in the flesh as he pulls their greatsword back. Ends his turn. Come to Timothy. Runs in. You won't flies in. You won't hurt. You won't hurt my friend. Goes in for a what? It's rolling for disadvantage, which is really strange to me. So
Michael's really pissed at us for some reason.
I don't know why. It's probably because I got sticky keys right now, so it's probably just gonna keep doing that. Okay, so with that is gonna hit based on the
Yeah, Timothy.
first roll is supposed to get. So I roll a d6 for the short sword damage. Don't even need sneak attack.
My boy.
Points of damage. No longer you held. Flying in. Jabs the short sword directly through as he's still in mid-flight. Directly into the chest. Kind of pins the side of the door. Pulls it out. Lands on the feet. We got him now.
Doing it, Peter. You're believing.
Slides takes cover. It's breathing hard. Never a dull moment with you lot. Never a dull moment. That tingle. It's really getting quenched now. Now come to the commander coming in for strike. That should be advantage. So going for the second strike. The target is restrained. Swinging at 20 is going to be a miss. Swinging again at the restrained target. 22 is going to hit. That does 6 points of damage for the second strike. Goes in for the third. Sticky keys. Crit fish. Can. Only 6 points of damage for the third strike. So 3 strikes there. It's going to maintain position. But it's going to rotate just a little bit to go in the difficult terrain. Just kind of passing into it, kind of pulling back and forth, right, to get both targets in case they attempt to leave. And yells out, Lord, I'm with you. I'm right here, Lord.
Oh, God.
Light spell coming to Commander Marluna. Commander Marluna is going to fail with a 10. Takes 36 points of necrotic damage. As begins to falter, falls down to a knee. Oh! His pestilence is kind of biting by. Throws down the shield round. Still alive. Maintains position. Pixies are up.
This one hasn't casted Entangle yet, so
Yeah, they use the confusion.
yeah. But
All targets are restrained currently in the
oh,
field.
they're already restrained. Okay.
Yeah, the only target left would be this one who's tucked himself within the arrow slit
Oh
region.
wow. It's going to hold an action to polymorph Ferox. If Ferox gives the thumbs up when she runs by.
Okay,
That's it.
sounds good. This one's going to take the action now to break out of the entangle. So we're going to roll a check here. Don't know why it's doing disadvantage, so we'll take the first roll. That is going to be successful with a 15 based on the DC of 12, I believe. We also, unfortunately, lost Kyler. Kyler's gone. It's going to be using 10, 20 there. That's all of its movement speed. That's its action. Also roll damage for the spell. Ooh, that's nice. is going to succeed. Takes 11 points of radiant damage from the spirit. It's its turn. It's going to fail. Takes 10 points from the Spirit Guardians. He's going to be using a strength check to break out as well. Taking first roll. Based on that, it is a failure of the 12. Is unable to break out. That one. Ending turn. Backdrop. Hiding behind in the arrow slits. Slightly overcome with fear. Is going to do the best they can and attempting to defeat Lord Thalfalor. Goes in for a Disintegration Ray.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Lord Thalfalor is going to succeed, dodging out of the way, sidestepping, pulling back towards. Is that the best you have? Kyle, you're up.
Yeah, I wasn't able to close out of the game in time. So it's, won't let me sign in.
I'm kicking you.
I accidentally clicked a link that was sent to me, so I thought it was something else, and it opened up a, whenever I have a video player open up while I'm playing D&D, it crashes my system. So that's why, like, I can't watch a Twitch stream on my PC, I have to watch on my phone. So I accidentally clicked a link that sent me to ESPN, and it had a live game going, and so it just completely crashed, like, fuck! I tried to shut everything down, but it didn't work.
All right, so I'm assuming you're just going to be running up and attacking anything you see.
Yeah, just swing in, and I took off Growweb Master, because they're, you know, a little harder to hit, so...
All right, so I'm going to fly you in 15 feet, and I'm going to fly you over the entangle. And I'm going to have you go with the one that is in the arrow slit, the one in the back corner, because I'd imagine that's kind of where you're headed anyways.
Yeah.
Kind of getting towards the back corner. Then we're going to go for a series of swings here. Still doing that. So we'll take the first one. It's going to hit. Roll damage. Strike is going to do 11 points of damage. Going for the second strike. Your first strike did 11 points of damage. It did hit. Second strike is going to be a 15, which does miss.
Okay.
Are you going to precision?
I think I have, like, one left, right?
You do.
I haven't been rolling particularly well on that, but
Okay.
fuck it, send it. One last swing.
I got an 8 on precision die.
There we go. See, I just need you to roll for me. What was the damage?
The damage is 16 points of damage dealt on the second strike. Lots of damage. You come flying up, smashing once and twice. See the mage kind of pulling. This comes across the chest, blood splattering across the stonework. As now you see that there is the actual wall itself that's encased in stone now becomes the door itself. Seems kind of pulling back and other things, whatever was shaped or whatever had happened to kind of form that actual wall there has now turned into a door. And you're hearing the door kind of bash and bang as it's still locked, and they're breaking the lock at this point. Ike, you're up.
Back in here, see what's going on.
I pulled up the stream. A lot of effects.
I'm just gonna pull out the chromatic orb on this one. Well, okay, that works.
Okay, 22 is going to hit. What type of damage?
Lightning.
Lightning. Okay, it takes 14. Lightning kind of comes outwards.
And I'm gonna go back behind the door
All right.
because I don't want to get hit with the disintegration.
I don't want to die
that?
again.
Get to roll a new character.
All right, is that in your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Frox, you're up next.
All right. Go to action dash. We'll look over here, and then gonna kind of yell out to Remar. It's gonna be like, Remar, just you're gonna get bigger. Enjoy. To kind of signals to the pixie to cast polymorph on that one, on Commander.
What are you polymorphing to?
Giant ape.
Alright, that's fine. We'll keep him there. That's fine.
We're gonna duck back.
See his spear comes into the giant form. Polymorph is success.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, we now come to Lord Thalen Falor. Lord Thalen Falor strides forward. Coming into this target, reaches out the great sword, comes in first. That's going to be 30 to hit. Attacks on the Divine Smite.
Gotta pull the DM. Does a 30 hit?
Yeah.
26 points of damage on the first strike. Goes in for the second strike. 23 hits. 21 points of damage. Target is dead. Comes in for 2 strikes, slashing back. And fourth, pulls back. Now hasted, continues the onslaught. Comes in for the next target for the third strike. This one I'm going to roll a d20 to see if it lands on that or one of the figures. It lands on the figure. We're going to go ahead and call it that blur effect is, or that mirror image is now ended as the figure is destroyed. Pulls back the greatsword holding, the eyes slightly aglow, this kind of aura emanating outwards. Another voice comes through. My paladins will be here, and you will die soon. Now come to Timothy. Sidesteps through, taking a stealth check. Unsuccessful. The target was there, so we're just gonna go for one little arrow at normal. 16 is gonna be a miss. Trying to aid the Lord down floor with the bow. Not there. Now come to the commander here. So we got a multi-attack, 2 fist attacks. Obviously he's gonna strike the one just to the next of it. So we'll do 2 fists, advantage, the target's still restrained. 22 hits. That does 21 points of bludgeoning damage, just comes striking across. Second fist strike comes through. That's gonna be 21 damage hits. That does 32 points of bludgeoning damage. He's smashing the doors, smashing the walls. You see this one barely alive, near death. Gonna go and end turn. Is bleeding profusely. Clutching at the wounds, different parts of the body. Touches itself, and it teleports away. Pixies are up.
I mean, Pixie is remembering how Fireball works. They're gonna just come over here, take the hide action.
Hide, we must go.
That's it.
Okay. Magi directly in front of Lord Thalen Falor. It's gonna raise up the hand. Go in for a cone of cold. Just FYI, it might look like it's going to go through the door of the walls, so it's going to prompt you probably to roll saves, but it's not going to go through that, so you can ignore that. Cannot interpret walls, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll gladly ignore that one.
Just close it out, it's fine. Alright, so Lord Thalen Falor is going to fail with a 14. This is probably the first saving throw failure you've seen. 42 points of damage. Cold damage is dealt. The concentration ends.
Suck.
No longer Spirit Guardians is there. The ape as well as is going to actually succeed. So 21 points of damage dealt there. Those are the only 2 targets in the Cone of Cold. So we're going to go ahead and through the turn. So Magi does not move. One directly next to you, Kyler, after just before using the power that it had. In desperation at this point, is going to be creating an incendiary cloud in this space. It's a desperation as such.
Light my shit up, fam. Let's do this. Nice.
All right. So the swirling cloud of smoke begins to billow out with these white hot embers as they begin to strike through in this large spherical 20-foot radius as it's hitting into the actual ceiling and spilling out. The cloud itself begins to spread around corners, and it's heavily obscured. So all this is you can't see anything, right? It's all around you, this white hot flame. For the duration, or until the wind blows through, which won't happen since you're inside at this point, that it won't disperse. It's going to maintain itself incinerating in this large and massive amount of heat. It does appear, though, that the figure in front of you, Kyler, is kind of maintaining it, holding it in its presence. Now, we need a dexterity saving throw at this particular time, and when you stay in this point, remember it's maintained, this effect will continue as long as you start your turn in it. So it will continue. All right. So I'm going to go through saving throws just to make sure. So Kyler, you have failed with an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kyler, you take 41 points of fire damage. So that's still to you. All right. I have Lower Downfloor succeeding at a 22 is going to half that damage. I have the Giant Ape failing at a 9, so takes 41 total points. And the very unfortunate part about this is I have Timothy Elstone, which actually succeeding and going to be taking reaction to half and only takes 10 points of fire damage. Roll! This is quickly dodged out of the way. Now, this vision is heavily obscured, so Ika and Frox, you cannot see through this cloud. This encases the entire space around. Tyler, you're up. So you're on the edge. You know the target is in front of you. It obscures all around you, but you know your target's in front of you. There won't be any debilitating effects from swinging at this point at the target in front of you.
Is there any space for me to fly over him?
Yeah.
Like squeeze through? Oh, okay. So yeah, then I'm just going to go over him. And then just start swinging.
Okay. So before you do that...
Oh, shit.
No, you're good. So one of the things, right, we talked about the incendiary cloud.
Is that when they start or enter there for the first time?
Creature must also make the saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. So by moving over, right, you will not have to do it at the end of your turn, which is what I was getting to there, right? Okay. I was trying to make sure that we clarified, right? So you know that you weren't in the effect anymore.
Yeah.
So it rotates around 18, striking into the wall. That's going to miss. Let's pull back around.
Shame.
Tight quarters here in the arrow slit region.
Let's do it again.
24 does hit. Coming across. Deals 9 points of slashing damage. When we roll.
Big money, big money. Okay, hell yeah, baby.
10 points of damage dealt. Concentration check fails with a 7. The cloud ends. This takes the blow. As the cloud begins to slowly dissipate out from the actual space. For the sake of it, usually it requires the wind kind of blowing away or the duration it lasts concentration-wise. We'll just go ahead and say the spell effect ends. I'm gonna finish up this fight here as we go along. So,
all right, it's in my turn.
All right, Ika, you're up.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Everyone is dead.
Bodies everywhere.
There's a lot of bodies.
And a giant ape. Yeah, I'll just... I'll orb this guy.
$28 hits. Type of damage.
Catch in the back, bitch.
Type of damage. Lightning.
Yeah, lightning.
Becomes incinerated by it, holding back.
And I'm gonna move back, and that's gonna be my turn again.
All right, Frox, you're up.
Right. We shall do the same. Target this guy. Oh, yeah. We don't want to steal Lord Falor's kill. No. We can see this guy down here?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say, for the sake of it, the cloud normally should be still up, right? Because it lasts for the duration, even the concentration's ended. But I'm not going to get into that because we're going to do the end of this fight here in just a second.
Alrighty. Let's just throw a little producing.
17 is going to miss.
Then I will... Yeah, we'll shift forms and throw off a archer for me.
Okay.
Nope, does not hit.
15 does not hit.
That's it. Move back.
All right, ending turn. So we come to Lord Falor. Before taking the strikes, the door busts open. As you see, there are a massive amount of paladins that have stacked up amongst themselves as they all begin to funnel in. At this point, we don't need to make any more rolls.
Hey, what's up?
As they all begin to pile into the actual space. I'm not going to move any of all these tokens. We're going to go and wrap it up on their group initiative with Lord Falor, easily able to cut these targets down, sliding with smites as they swing their great swords about, all wielding great swords, wearing plate armor, as well as having magical items about them. In addition, they come in funneling into the space and the command Lord Falor. They easily cut these figures down. With that, we'll go ahead and end combat. And nice work, everyone.
That was kind of scary.
Everyone gangsta until they pull out disintegration ring.
Yeah.
And I will go ahead and remove the paladins off the board for dramatic effect. Hopefully that was
Timothy,
easy to see all the
Go
tokens.
fucking home right now.
Yeah. We'll dispel that.
Timothy. Remar Luna kneels against the wall, bleeding. You now see the paladins all funneling in, beginning to use lay on hands, touching each other, regaining all hit points for all of you as they begin to give lay on hands to each of you. I'm just going to go ahead and pump heals into all of you. Bring you all back up to full. They're all touching you, giving you the power of their holy might and divine sense.
Ooh.
Even Lord Falor is getting healed. Back up to full. They all funnel in, crowding around now in the keep. They begin to kind of pool in, going in different facets, clearing space, going upstairs, making sure there's no targets, no enemies. Lord Falor kind of comes under the runners. People are coming back and forth, surrounding and whatnot. As he sheathes the great sword after spilling the blood. Commander now finally touched as well. Commander's back up. Go ahead and go back up to full. Again, just pumping heals in for the sake of it, putting Raniel. Commander approaches, kneels down. My lord, I'm so sorry. The keep was not secure for you. Walks back up, puts a hand on the shoulder, taps. It's all right, Commander. They're gone. May they be put back wherever wretched place they came from, and their spirits be damned. Never welcome to Palor's domain. You did well here, Commander. All of you did well, easily as well. And that one points towards Timothy Yellowstone. Such bravery.
Timothy. Time to Scooby-Doo this and unmask these boys. Let's see what we got.
Yes.
Oh, I'm touching. Can't
You
stop.
ever seen anybody like that before? Bring it up.
I have not.
Oh.
I've never seen anybody like this before. Come upon the body, revealing the mask. This one appears to be human. Seems to be plain-faced, roughly middle-aged. They get a look underneath the robe. Seems to wear common clothing underneath. Has a tan blouse, leather trousers, black boots. You're noticing this one particular has a different kind of component reagents and pouches and leather attached to the actual belt. You find 12 gold pieces in another pouch.
Timothy, catch.
You also see they're wearing a cloak that shimmers with magical energy and a ring on the finger as well. Seems as though that these potentially are magical items, as they are the only thing really of note upon these bodies. You go to the next body, revealing the mask. This one is an elf. This elf itself seems to be young, but it's wearing a black cloth blouse underneath kind of a matching silk vest. Has decent cloth trousers, is wearing shoes, that of matching accents. You also find a ring and a cloak upon this body, in addition to component reagents. And you find 32 gold pieces.
I got the broke-ass one. I'm going to take the mask and the cloak and ring.
Okay. As you go around, you're finding very similar nature. All of them have a ring. All of them have a cloak. all of them have decent amount of coin, ranging I should say, from 20 to 60 gold pieces a piece. They also have commoners to noble clothing underneath. Some of them wearing cloth, others wearing silk, some wearing wool. They're ranging from races of human, elf, dwarf, halfling, and gnome. Different heights and sizes. These figures as you're looking. No spellbooks are found.
Or
Some
just try to
notes
find
or
the
anything?
least bloody stained cloak.
Okay. It's going around picking the least bloody stink club. Okay. So with that, I'll go ahead and take a break. Probably a good time for it. We can finish up the last some odd minutes of the session with some role play and whatnot. So
Fuck yeah.
for watching the stream, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Even though it's been just the original group, it's the original Dragon Slayer series, folks. That's all we need. We don't need. I thought about pulling Tenzin Marine for the fight, but you know what? I was like, they got
Dude.
this.
We did it.
We got the Lord, we got
Got
Timothy.
Lord
we
down
got-
below. Like Timothy got the commander. It's all good. We're all good.
Yeah.
Anyways, for watching so much, we'll be back for the last half hour or so. So, see you soon.
Told you I was gonna get a new fit this session.
All right, welcome back, Dragon Slayers. What's up? Original party coming back in for
OG's in the house.
last half hour here to role play it out. Go through. So, I'm gonna go ahead and play some crowd stuff. People now talking, moving about, right? Footsteps, heavy boot prints and stuff, and things, and are all around you. Giving kind of the ambiance of what is happening. You all begin to go through the body. Now, the bodies, I should say. So, in total, for the amount of those that had perished, in right now, one of which had actually teleported away. So, one had kind of vanished. I think if you actually were able to see that as you're darting in and out of cover. If not, the commander, being a giant ape, as well as Lord Thalmor, might have been privy to that information as well. And even Timothy most likely saw it. So you have about seven bodies, 7 rings, 7 cloaks. I'm gonna go ahead and just calculate out the total gold pieces based on these.
Before you bury the bodies, Lord, we gotta pillage them.
So I'm gonna go ahead and 265 gold pieces are found upon the bodies. So you can divvy out those any which way you want. I know that you mentioned throwing it to Timothy or whatever, but that's kind of the total, right? So we can just give that.
That's all he gets. He just gets the 16. We get split the rest.
7 rings, and then 7 cloaks. So it kind of gives like a little bit of a list. Of course, I'm sure you're gonna want to like divvy those out or figure out what they are. And we can always go through that at a point here, so we don't need to drag it into your inventory just yet. We can always figure it out. We can identify them first and kind of figure it. I know Ika, you have identify, right? So
Yeah.
Now come to Lord Thalmor. Thalmor, seeing you all loot the bodies, the paladins are kind of moving since the dead soldiers there. Begins to kind of move outside of the keep. Begins to grab a few individuals from the actual keep side. They get to pull at a table to the actual keep. Begin to grab pieces of paper out of other sorts of satchels and bags, and those sorts of things begin to happen. You're kind of questioning as you're going through the bodies, particularly what Lord Thalmor is doing. What Lord Thalmor potentially has planned. But continues, talks to Squire, potentially courier, a lot of figures within the whole regiment. Lord Thalmor eventually just disappears to the crowd and sea of people as you're fetching through the bodies.
Should we go talk to him?
Yeah, probably should.
All right. Sorry, which way do you go? I had my character sheet open. This way?
He's in the sea of people. He's outside.
Oh, it's okay, yeah. Jesus Christ.
See, again, I'm not going to put all the tokens on scene.
Yeah.
Move the horse out of the way as well.
All right.
Tyler's still flying.
Why not?
I grounded myself, but I probably should be flying. That'd be funny to find him. My lord, there you are.
So you see, as there are a few individuals nearby, right? One of which seems to be writing on pieces of paper, pieces of parchment on the table. Is kind of now sitting down on a chair, slicing through, divvying things out. After kind of a period happens, sees you all approach, walks up, grabs the great sword, and points it towards the ground. Kneel.
Bet, but a kneel.
Okay, I will too.
Sure.
Walks up first to you, Kyler. Timothy Elstone at this point comes out. Timothy Elstone now kneels. By my divine right, by blessing of King Reldor Talthar, to thy lordship, to thy king, I give you choice. Will you rise as Sir Kyler, noble and loyal to my lordship and thy crown of King Reldor Talthar?
thought we already did this. Did we not? That's out of character. Didn't we already do something like this?
Yes, we were
I think
knighted
so.
by before.
Something like this.
At least we were. The others weren't. But I think
Oh.
us three were.
All right, I'll say,
We're
yes, I do. Well, prize.
Pulls up the sword, looks directly at you. Good. Then your oath has been given.
Oh,
Goes up to you, Ica. Does the same thing.
I guess.
oh.
Goes up to you, Frox.
Kind of looks up at him. And is like, Lord Falor, I'm loyal to you. No questions asked. But kind of already given away my commitment. In the long term.
So be it. Strides up to Timothy. Oh, looks towards you, Kyler. Yes. Yeah, yes. Yes. I will. Strides back. Goes up to the table. Begins to fill out paperwork. As he's finished filling out the paperwork, looks back. Your patents, for those that were awarded them. Bring them here.
Okay.
You'll need a new one, Timothy. Timothy L. Stone, is it? Yes. Let's to fill it out. Hands to each of you. Come up here. Timothy strides up, hands over. I declare you thy lordship to my banner and to the king, Reldor Talthar.
Fuck yeah.
By royal decree, you will serve as stewards to the Frosthorn for protection to thy lord and slaying foes. For if not them, then I would surely perish. We have stopped an assassination attempt upon myself. Clearly, they have been waiting till I left the keep, and we're in a situation that I didn't have the support of my kin. But they were unaware that I did. These individuals were in support of me. And in support you shall be rewarded. There is a council laying in wait in the keep. They are instructed to govern the Frosthorn. It is their task to maintain the status quo. With these revised patents of stewardship under thy lordship, if anything were to happen to me, you all will assume lordship. Is that agreed?
Yes, sir. Or yes, my lord.
We will be making copies. I will be meeting with King Reldor Talthar himself. I will be having words. This will be passed through the People's Palace and will be approved promptly. You are more than welcome to head to the keep, the Lord Keep in Othema, if you deem fit that any changes need to be made. I have set proper preparations. In addition, you are free to stay in the keep as you wish. Maintain the throne room, take audience. These qualms happen. Of course, it seems as though your journey is always forward. Your adventures await. The council is well prepared. I will send messengers, send word. See a couple people get on horseback as the copies are handed to them. The council will know that you are stewards, and that if you are to return, they are to welcome you with open arms. Is this agreed?
Yes, my lord.
Yeah.
Wraps out the hand with the ring, lowers it to your faces to kiss it.
Fuck yeah. Kiss the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick Timothy up.
By your gentle touch upon my Falor signet, You are lined under this banner. And through this ring, if I am to die, you all will be rewarded. On Palor's good graces, thy throne. Paladins of Valor, soldiers, soon to be 6th Regiment, we're head to the People's Palace. Keep is cleared. See Paladins kind of pouring out of the keep at this point, signifying that they've gone through all of it and have not found anything. Commander Remar Luna, waiting by the door, kind of promptly comes out, stretches and looks. Commander, clean up the bodies and burn them. Do not give them proper burial. Any items that are found, inspect them for any mischievous undoing. But beyond that, you are free to dispose of them as you wish. Climbs upon the horse. Ta-da! Pulls the horse aside. Table is beginning to move. Papers getting kind of picked up, shuffled in satchels from different couriers. Again, the sea of people begins to happen. Many horses begin kind of pulled out and draw. Soldiers are pushing past you. Lord Thalfalor looks towards all of you. Any final words?
Good luck.
May Palor guide you, my lord.
True
And,
words spoken. Farewell, and long last the Dragon Slayers and stewards of the Frost Horde. Begin to walk out. You hear?
We never saw him again.
A horn.
Or
As the regiment is now beginning to move and the sounds of war horns, they all begin to push out, pressing through the walls. Eventually, they all begin to disperse. We go ahead and move the tokens. And
I don't know
start.
why Timothy was here. He's going back to a theme. Oh, where'd Timothy go?
Timothy's
He left
gone.
them to war.
Timothy
He's actually
went to war. What are
He's
you
on the
talking
back
about?
with the Lord's horse.
Oh, I'm right
To
here.
war! All right, Timothy, you need to go back to Athema.
Oh, what? Me?
Yeah.
Why? I don't know what I accepted there. What is this? What is this paper?
Wait, you didn't hear what he said?
What?
You're a steward now.
What? What does that mean?
All right, look, you just gotta go. Don't whatever you do. Don't watch Lord of the Rings. But that's a bad example of a steward. But
Nothing
exactly.
greater than him eating in that scene.
Dude, the cherry
Such good
tomato
acting.
scene.
The cherry
Yeah.
tomatoes burning on the mouth.
Everyone, like even Morgan remembers. She doesn't remember much. But she's
So
like,
good.
She's like that guy eating the tomatoes. I'm like, I know, right? It sticks with you.
The damn tomatoes.
Dude, we're gonna go back, and that's what's gonna happen to him. He's gonna become the steward of Gondor. Like, Timothy, we're back.
I'm supposed to go back to Rock to my family.
No, you're gonna take them and move them to Thema now.
What?
You're royalty, baby.
He begins to unfurls the paper, begins to read it. Kyler, what did you make me say yes to?
I didn't. I just put up my thumbs up like a congratulations. I didn't say do it.
You all
Well, you
want
know,
me to
it'll be safe for you.
I'm supposed to be the steward. What? Well, why are you going to join me?
No, you heard him. We have to keep moving forward. We're fighting the war too, just a little bit in a different way.
Well,
Don't worry, we'll check in on you every now.
Oh
and
yeah, yeah. We'll find ways to come in and check on you whenever we pass by. But
Commander walks up to Timothy, kneels down on the ground. My steward, are you needing a horse on your way back to Athema? Yes, I'll need a horse.
yes.
Yes. By thy steward, I will get you a horse. Soldiers, give the steward a Frosthorn a horse. On the double. See, steward soldiers begin to pride and the horse emerges. It's a horse with barding with armor on it. Instead.
Oh my god.
This is my prize stallion,
Oh my god.
Roberta. You'll take her promptly. Treat her with respect. Oh, yes. Oh, hops on it.
Oh, Timothy.
Good luck.
Maybe next time it'll be a better meeting.
Yeah.
I mean, this would still turn out good for you and all of us, but
What am I supposed to do there?
Go to the keep. Ask for help. Sure, there'll be more than enough people that'll help you if you ask.
Okay. All right.
Do
Well,
good. You're a good person. Do good. And maybe you can
Mhm.
send for your family while you help out there, and they will meet you back in Athema.
hops
Got
off
it,
the horse,
Timothy.
gives you a hug, Kyler.
Yes. Hug Timothy.
Kyler, I love you.
I love you too, Timothy.
And you, Ica. It's been a pleasure. Timothy goes.
Remember,
to hug you, Ica.
don't touch Ferox.
Oh yeah, we don't know what'll happen there.
Goes back to Frox. Well then, 10 hells. Goes to hug towards you, Frox.
Should kind of give him a pat
Timothy.
on the head and like ruffle his hair a bit.
Lightning strikes from the skies. Timothy blows up.
Yes,
Oh.
I still got the wings. Flies back on the horse.
See? You're already thinking you'll be just fine, Timothy.
Oh,
Although you seem to be having trouble staying on top of the horse.
it's difficult moving tokens around.
Yes.
Well, I bid you all adieu. I guess we see you all later. Maybe then you'll meet my wife and my kids.
Hopefully. Remember, go to the tailor. Get something nice.
Oh,
Cozy.
Good luck, Timothy.
maybe I will. All right, farewell.
Farewell, Timothy.
I fly. Yeah,
Bye,
yeah.
Timothy.
He leaves with Roberta.
Oh,
As Timothy
like that.
leaves, you see the soldiers clasp the hand over the heart and lower the head. The commander does the same thing as they salute thy steward. Right.
yes. We're going to get that man a happy ending.
Now you know why I brought Timothy to the mix.
Yep. He's our connection on the inside. Oh, man.
The rain begins
Bye-bye.
again.
Well, time for that shopping trip.
Yeah, I think I can stand a trip to something a little more low key. How do you feel about that?
Would be great.
It's been a while since I've been to a Lathan.
Did you all get off everything you wanted on those bodies, or are you still investigating them?
I mean, like the Lord said, if there's anything suspicious, maybe put it aside. But
I can do
as far as
that.
I can tell, yeah, as far as I can tell, I think we got everything. Nothing stood out. Oh, it's cloaks and rings.
Well, they didn't seem to have too much on them.
No.
Light. No backpacks, no gear. I was surprised how they got into the keep, but after watching that one just vanish away, it makes a lot of sense. We don't have any sort of magical protection on this keep, unlike the little keep.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Smart.
Maybe I have to invest in something like that. Get some glyphs on, wards, or whatever it is.
That'd be smart.
That could be a good idea.
Where do you plan on retiring to?
Honestly, thought about getting towards Paylene. It's got a nice little
Ooh.
coastline. Still get some cold every once in a while, and get to stay off in Cedric Bay. I've heard they got a decent sized festival over there once a year. Should be happening here pretty soon.
Would Kyler know the name of this festival?
Would you know the name of the festival?
Yeah. Or is that
This
too
would be-
far for?
Well, no, you probably would know. I mean, he basically is referring to like the springtime festival, right? It's kind of
Okay.
referred to as the festival of like planting, right? Just kind of a
Okay.
traditional halfling festival that's held once a year for kind of planting and growth and other sorts of things. So it should be happening in your perspective, 2 months time. So it's a long time away, but the commander in the perspective of potentially retiring, 2 months, even though it's a long time, commander's hopeful, looking upon you and smiling.
Oh yeah, that festival. I think my buddies and I took a trip there one time. It's been a while.
Well, I've been there a long time. It's pretty exciting. But you all stewards now, except for this one. Sorry about that. By thy stewardship, I hope to pledge myself to you and your services. And if there's anything you need or anything you would like done, anything you would like me to do, you would like me to retire,
I would like you to, but just find a suitable replacement first, and then please. I think I'm gonna look at Ica. I think after that traumatic event, I think you've accelerated it. Just find someone who you can trust with your life that would do just as good as you.
Put away my fighting days. All right.
That's it.
Perhaps
Good.
take on more of a counselor role. You've done a good job.
Yeah, if you want.
Looks towards you, Frox. I don't answer to you, and I answer to them.
Just a suggestion.
I appreciate this. Just
She's she may not be title wise as good as us, but we still value her opinion.
I value. All right, I understand. I get it. You're the counselor to them.
Yes.
That's how this works now. All right. I'll be fine to try to find a suitable replacement. It's going to be difficult, but I'll try. And after that,
Believe in
I'll go
you.
ahead and send up my message and my word up to Floor Keep to Stuart Timothy. And hopefully that gets the message eventually relayed to yourselves, wherever you all may be. Baron Keep
Hopefully-
is always open to you.
Good. Very good.
We're going to get reusing on those bodies, getting them burned up. I'll gather
Good.
whatever I can find and put it aside.
Look for any weird markings. Maybe they all have a weird tattoo or something.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Anything else, my stewards?
Everything.
Just for the stable to prepare horses and a wagon, perhaps, so that we can actually transport some heavy goods.
Wagon. I can get a wagon for you. And some horses.
Perfect.
Hey,
That'd be great.
Tyler, can you
What?
ask him? I need some of this stuff. Kinda.
Oh. You have like a list.
Yep.
All right, great. Yeah, if you could send Aaron Boy on this right here, get everything on this list. Walk up and give it away.
Takes and looks at it. Oh, I can get on that. Where do you want it delivered?
Look back at both of these two. Here or the
We'll probably
Yeah.
be leaving in the morning, so
Yeah. here's fine.
All right. I'll have it delivered here by the morning. I'll have your horses and your wagon ready. And food
Perfect.
and supplies stashed away for your departure.
And then I'll end up moving all my stuff from the vault into the wagon.
I will do that. I will get everything you have in
Okay.
there and keep loaded up.
Thank you.
Goes down to a knee.
You may rise.
Thank
And I'm
you,
gonna
Lord.
hug him.
Oh, well. That's
Good
what-
man.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
But seriously, I don't want to see you here next time. I want you to retire somewhere nice.
All right.
That's the only time I want to see you.
Soldiers on me. We got bodies to take care of. Shut that damn door. It's raining.
Man, Frogs really missed a chance there.
I gave my word to something else. That's how it goes. Yeah.
We'll see. Still though, good to know. Stewards of the you said Frosthorn, right?
Correct.
Fuck yeah. All right.
That went better.
Well, I think my fellow steward and I could use some privacy, so you can leave. No.
I can walk to the dungeon.
So once again, we're gonna have some players come back, and they still didn't even know what happened last time. So
Some more stuff they don't
5
know.
months have passed. We are stewards. Timothy is up in Othema.
The real question that I think is really interesting that none of you have come to is what happened to Reuben Tumblerot?
Oh Jesus, I forgot about him.
Because your horses are here in this stable right now.
I totally forgot about
And
him.
the cousin, who's the stable
Oh, is he there?
master,
Oh, he's
is
there?
currently there. Thimble.
Let's go talk to
Tumbler.
him. I totally forgot about him.
I forgot about Ruben too.
Yeah, fuck, let's go talk to him.
Stuff happening.
Approach the stables. Underneath, you see he's tending to horses. Looks towards your direction, kind of fearful, looking. Hi. I'm not gonna drag a token down. There's no need.
That's fine.
My lord.
Yeah, that's a good title.
All right. Yeah.
It's Ruben? His name is Ruben. Is he around here?
Oh,
Yeah,
my
saved him
cousin?
a while ago. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he did come by. Got real lovesick though. He's looking for someone called Trisha. And he left promptly. He came back with a bunch of horses, and after a week, he grew antsy and he left. He never came back.
I really hope he's alive. Norfolk is back to running, right? Because last
Yeah,
time we were there, that's where we found him.
Yeah, but some people have settled there back in Norfolk, kind of getting repaired up. I've seen some people come in for timber. They've gotten some stuff from the timber company there, and kind of rebuilding some homes and repairing stuff and whatnot. Some locals, some people that left Norfolk and want to go back. But I mean, I haven't heard from Ruben, not in many months.
Well, if you do hear from him, because we might run into him, but if you see him, hear from him, you let him know that. Did we give him our names? I can't remember if we were. The people that pulled him out of the cellar are hoping he's doing well. That's all I got.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell him thy lords, thy stewards. Are you lords or stewards?
Stewards. Yeah, stewards.
All right, stewards. Well, by thy stewardship, I will promptly inform my cousin when I see him again.
Yeah. Well, you have yourself a good one. I'll flip him a gold coin.
Thanks. I don't know what it is. Bras, you know. Trisha. You know who this Trisha is?
Yeah, I saw her die. I'm gonna walk away.
Oh.
She's
Don't
not.
worry, she's alive now.
Yeah, I'm just messing. She's alive.
Thank you, my stewards. Turns
See-
around and starts tending to the animals.
You get to make really mean jokes like that as long as you pay them. The gold will help him forget about it. Oh man. So he really shooting his shot out there, huh?
Yeah. I
Oh,
wonder
man.
if he made it there.
I still have some really bad morbid curiosity to see if Grugash actually died. Like, just I don't want to find him. I'm just curious to see if he's actually dead. Like, that's where our conversation kind of stopped. Like, we were like, "Oh, yeah, Grugash is dead," and then we heard screaming. So. Huh.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out eventually if a black dragon shows up. But damn,
Sounds like it.
someone must have been pissed off at him if it wasn't the tower, or maybe when what's her face was killed. I don't know. The world will never know unless we investigate.
The matriarch did say that she might have been doing something about that.
That's right. She did say that she handled some business that we couldn't attend to. Well, shit, she might have killed Grugash.
Yep.
I forgot.
Yeah, I kind of that was such a quick like little sentence, and then immediately everything glossed, and we kept going. It's like, all right, so yeah, maybe she did it. All right, Aika, you gonna check out these rings and cloaks, or are you just gonna keep getting wet?
Go ahead and we'll fast track that, identifying the rings themselves. They're all very similar. Silver in the actual ring, and then they have a kind of a reddish gem to them. They all 7 are rings of protection. The cloaks themselves, the shimmering etherealness of them, you identify they all are cloaks of protection.
Sweet.
So you have 7 rings of protection and 7 cloaks of protection.
Dang, I wish we could put them all on, and then I'd have 4 on hand.
So I'm pretty sure
So they do
there
require
Devin and Gabe
attunement.
don't have what?
They do require attunement.
Yeah.
These items.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the available slots, let's see. I think that you all have.
I have 1.
I have 3, so I'm
I will
full.
break attunement with the invisibility ring.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
what do
I
you
forgot.
want? Do you want a cloak?
Yeah.
I'll give you a quote.
All right, cloak in your inventory, Crocs.
I'll take a cloak for now.
I'll give you a quote. I'll give you a ring too.
Bet.
Cloak
a ring
in
on
your
my finger.
inventory, and a ring in your.
I'm not gonna tell like currently I'm wearing one, but maybe I'll sell it later.
Don't worry,
We have
also-
plenty.
I have one too. I have one of both of these already.
Yeah.
So,
Forgot we gave you the cloak a while ago because squishy boy.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first items I bought, or first item I got. I have a ring and a cloak, and now I have a bunch of them.
Does the saving throw +1 stack on the ring and the cloak? Like, do they go together?
The saving throws do stack.
Nice.
These particular items don't have an effect for the saving throw, so I went ahead and put it as a global saving throw bonus.
Oh,
on
okay.
both your characters.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So that is on there. Yep.
Fuck yeah. Kyler with a 21 AC. Let's do this, baby.
I have a 12 AC.
That's pretty good, too, Ike.
Working on it. It's
Maybe
a work in
stop
progress.
wearing that nice shirt and pants. You can take a
Are
couple
you,
more hits.
are you going to be giving a ring and cloak to Marina and Tenzin?
I'm assuming they don't have any, so I mean,
I'm just going to
We'll
drag
see.
it in the inventory right now.
see, they're getting loaded up. They're not even here. The thing is, they don't get any of the money from the bar fight. That's just all for auction.
Yep.
Or the drinking game.
The drinking one.
They didn't even get to witness that. I've now won 2 drinking games.
Easy.
The belt was still the best one, though. I still
was
don't
great,
understand
yeah.
how that was so stupid. Like,
Was.
Got some pretty nice rolls.
yep, I didn't even have Ferox helping me on that one too. That was just
Nope,
pure luck.
That was all you. Yeah.
But sweet, we got some money, so we can go shopping.
Oh, that list. It would have been 3 diamonds and then 200 gold worth of diamond dust.
Damn.
And then I'm gonna stop by a church because Dunley said that he would have also had regents at least available for 1 casting of reincarnation.
We should go check with him. Oh, I forgot to ask the Lord about if he knew a place to reforge the Bane of Berry thing. Nah, don't worry, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll find a place. Easy peasy, probably.
There's gotta be someone out there.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we can wait until I get the teleport spell and then teleport back to the beholder that gave it to
Yeah.
us and be like, hey,
Yeah.
you know where to find the person to fix this? That's the worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario.
Or the worst case is that it breaks and we can't fix it ever.
Wait, Thalafalor said Magello was in Balder, right?
Yeah, he's the people's magistrate there.
Yeah. Could I just go
Wonder
talk-
if we go just find him on our own. If he's like, well, I can only answer 1 question still, and then I
Look
have
at
to
what? You're gonna
disappear."
teleport somewhere else, jackass? Like,
And be like, see ya.
how do I fix a fucking sword?
Oh my god, you're like outside the walls of the people's house. Hey, you! You fucker! How do I fix
Yeah,
this
you
fucking sword? You fucking didn't tell me before you left.
That'd be so great. Like, I know you live up there.
I know you live in
assholes.
there. He's like the guard like looking at you from the wall. That's awesome.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead and I think it's a good time to conclude probably.
Yeah.
Given the items out after what happened, and hopefully, oh man,
Oh, we should give it Timothy
more
one.
stuff
Every six-
happens. This is why more stuff
Yeah,
happens. But hey,
That's
it's
the
a
OG group's curse.
OG
You know?
group. It's all it's
Everywhere we
OG.
go, it's a problem.
All right, so we have some experience. The experience that's going to be given out, it's not just for you lot, but it's also for Lord Down for Lore, and you also
Yeah.
have Commander Remar Luna that was part attached to the fight.
Timothy.
And Timothy as well. These particular Timothy also is getting a lot of experience. Timothy's going to
Good.
be leveled up just FYI. So the
Put someone to intelligence so he's ready for.
the challenge rating of these particular creatures is actually quite high for the level of spellcasting that they have. However, they were not interpreting you all, and they were not intentionally trying to target you all with the abilities until towards kind of the end is where it was happening. Rather, they're throwing out some of the higher level, and it seemed to be very targeted in the fight directly to Lord Down for Lore, and also an attempt to use hold. Right, so they were attempting not just to seem to got towards more of the killing part later, but were more there an attempt to subdue the Lord Thalon for lore. And then it went to the more aggressive spells in the murderous combat.
I don't know. I got hit with a fireball in my first round. I walked up to a
Lightning
bookcase.
bolt.
Maybe I was just looking for a good
They
book.
did. They
It's
threw a
raining,
fireball at you.
and he just fucking blew my shit up.
He just ended you right there.
I love it. I like the way you
You're a
describe it. Timothy
commoner.
opens the door, you're covered, blown up, you're just standing there. I'm like, yeah, that's what happened.
That was probably-
What, Timothy?
probably
Do
the
not
more-
see?
Probably the more funny sequence there. It was the door, Kyler, like standing in front of us, just running like shot.
Dude, that whole fight was so amazing. Like, we got wolves in the top. We got me at the bottom of the fireballs and Timothy. The Lord's just like a big aura running straight. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
3,700 experience each, put you at 62,762 experience total. Like I said, they are extremely challenged rating creatures. They have high level capabilities of magic. You all been rewarded that experience points, regardless of them using the higher level magic cast. Just as they were, again, you happened just to be at the place and time this event occurred. They were not after you. So, but you allowed, and you fought, and you did a significantly great damage, right? And so a lot of things were happening. Obviously, you got to see the capabilities of Lorthal and Falor,
Yeah,
just
that was awesome.
cutting literally these people apart and healing basically back to full and continuing the onslaught. So
That was I thought my shit's cool when I do second one. No, he was just like, what was it, like 90 health or 60? Just,
the lay on hands, yeah,
yeah, I was like, oh shit.
yeah, no,
He was not fucking around with that.
yeah, no, not messing around at all. So, anyways, it gives you a good chunk of experience, right, based on the challenge rating. These creatures, you all rewarded that, and you all did a great job, so you'll stick around. So, with that, we'll go ahead and close out the session. So, if you're watching, thanks so much, really appreciate it. We'll be back hopefully next week. So, we'll see you then. So, bye.